said, "Ya mama, oh, you do." Go where we go. Where you are this your way. Mothers and I buy is on your way. And your body while we are on, we are. Momo da Okalwada Mouya. Nada Jackie, find where you wait. Where you are this you know. But we tell you, one play, no, yo. Nado la légitime. I will feel you. Showala my name, Baba Sumawa. Manda ke wati oda, manda o. Fideli mo kalwa bebe unegi. Maya pe wa kwa ngo, ngo. Maya pe wa kwa ngo, ngo. Agya pe wa kwa ngo, ngo. Didia gago. Manga ready side. Manja boji pe yanji afonde yo. Paya kwani rabo zadwa. Gozu adu adolu ewurozo yamba wiya. Didia ga won le yo yebi o. Be wa go wajiwe o bobo. Freeze won le yo yebi. Si o boy go mani ruo suwa. De wa du ibo ga mo wi a o. Won o. Bleni amonga. Ibo bleni ayo ro yuzi o. Anye ga ya da udaga o. Se ni bleni fie mo ma fie o. Na bie da jiswe de kwe jambu ya. Mon la plante mon la sola ye. Basi la wumble yo zero kondel va bro we tamba yo. La ya we pe wa dio. Onje wa pe wa dio. Ase wa mo. Ase wa wo pe wa kon bia wo bobo. Awi. Aji galwa le lu awi. Aveze galwa we awo siri. Ise wa mo. Say why mo I told Larissa go you way. Oh yeah, you know go. Man I get my bossy up on your bike. I get up black on your gear, mama. But one won't call you up, baby. You know. Saturday for one decide. Put this on your tire. But you know no more dog can I you know. Larissa na. I the man I know about one my yard. Madam, wow. Diva won't get right again to you. No, I know where, but some said the blow you so wow. Plenty of Moga, your poor, to lay a plenty of Boga, you see that way. Where you are, they go I guess it didn't even know. Oh, yeah, Louis, I know about my desire about our from you. In your way, we are no over. Passing one, whoa. Kebalo. Iblo ni ndawe kwa kweza uza mwoto biaza wodibi. Mada fanga iwa anyane. Be aja wonbre no how. Gadio ne ponye bawe o how. Kebalo ne ponye bawe o how. Sunday de gladio. Be agaba mama asiwe kaunda mauya. Awon wega. Doe breku Mathieu. You do baba. Webe manzo yo gla mangbe amende yo. Ayo pe wa kwa inisa. Sibo. Abla party yo. You so mark. Asawa bedi. Bebe kwa Dimitri. Abe police ati yo. Awon ble yo. Manager station Eric. E bati mewo tatwa kon. Aye tu manzo. Sibo. Arrange adaptade. Yo male merve de ton clavier abuwa gbe. Abede kaluji manzo ya. Sagi. Aye. Kebeti yo. Sibo. Basira giwo. Anye majegwa disani wo ga yo boba o ga mama nda mama o. Eyi adela disani yo we yo. Nse nwen mo. Ka ubriji won blinga. Ma kan gi we kan san de ban ke yo we. Ila o zera ben. Yi zera won re yo. Pani honore. Awon aluso won kalu ade. Yo son Paris o. Paris o kalu ade o. Grand Gedeh County Dominique. Abi ay manso. Confie prapra. Abo pueblo. Bewakon. Atinio. Vepe blé Eric. Le doigt meilleur blé il est. to Anita. I won't be able to. Yeah. What's your shishi lamu? I will be in your glass. I will blame you near a monso. I better go away. Simon. But the way, but the way, no miracle. Sylvia won't call you. Back Lego Mondo. Find your number, you wait. And until you're out. Back there, won't break. Abogile sell. Eye finyanda no wotie. Famwe dumo nje nwo. Kabojo man bio yo. Selugo de disaju. We gwele da disaju yo we. Somebody za sell. Kabojo. Gozo we go fe wa ti. Ao. Oya agya o. Agya o. Agya be wa gon. Ona jai madie yo. Jai madie ngomle yo. Ona no abelo ne kalwa we awo. Dwayne Frank, fe personnel manike. Oya dalina we yo. Jai adiza yo, why adiza yo mojo maka o awo. Alida na. Manda kapia gege yo. Panye no wo yada wa belu ne ya. Eye fenyanda no wo tie. Anjogo kabila te bonnet de Yahweh on your way de Boakai. Mamie Catherine, la femme capable de Boakai. Jesus a won playga. Baya da c'est manda Jesus a landri ya landri. Radio ne kalwa we yo. Nwa we won you de gege runeki. Is a way is a way mo. Radio is a way mo. Servo premier, je peux d'Azulu. On a dit bah oh, bien qu'il y a un monde yo. Fanwa yo anyandi. Momo we ango ayi. Aye si besta we ango ayi. Vepe la sisi. L'enfant de Boakai. Masere kana usogo. Oboga yebleni on po blage. Moi bo bleni yo blo nyuzie. Bleni amonga. Aye we an ba ko de tumbo blavo ti yo. Anye baze nwa o front de blonde. Bawa di Boakai yo we. Awi odi yo, be wa di yo maje wo. Amoye yo. Fais pas Saint-Jean. L'incontournable du groupe Asio. C'est pas. Grand Gedeh c'est ferré. Amon be enonso. Fais pas Ato Emmanuel. Anye ezeti me awo be wa kon. Ani edi wa manso. Monanja Jiranti. Monanja Jai. L'infimé Soko. Asio. Et Berisa Brother. Akwagwe Oyanga. C'est bon.
puissance, si est poli mon père. Oscar Loye, ola blera mondinye, indapuero. Le blanc pere, ou te enwewe. Kwe makwela, anjuja amuo. Baby yo, go baby yo.
choose that scientists should come to them. They didn't choose that intellectuals should. They did not choose that scientists should come to them. They didn't choose that intellectuals should come to them. It's criminals. And they say if they choose. Why is there always bad things Africa used to attract? See, what's the deal in it for Liberia? How much are they getting? Because
they said it's humanitarian.
No.
That's what they said.
Or is it because Trump said his English is very good? The president of Liberia's English is very good. There must be something they are getting. When the UK wanted to bring people to Rwanda, it was paid for, right?
They support they support projects and infrastructure projects.
It was paid for.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
In
other cases, it's going to be paid for. So Liberia, that is already a poor country, just wants to do it for free.
Yeah.
Is it because of the former American heritage they have?
Well, they're making it clear. It might not be for free, but they're saying that it's humanitarian. They've also made clear that there's no quid pro quo between the two of them.
There's nothing humanitarian about it. Are there Liberians there?
Where? None of the 1,200 are Liberians, but there are some Africans. And they have said that if they choose to stay in Liberia, they can do so.
people. See, Liberia did not choose that scientists should come to them. They didn't choose that intellectuals should come to them. It's criminals. And they say if they choose. Why is there always bad things Africa used to attract? And Liberia did not choose that scientists should come to them. They didn't.
The most notorious is the prison camp at Bella Yella. Bella Yella is a sort of African Devil's Island, surrounded by jungle, and 3 days' walk from the nearest road. Some of the inmates are hardened criminals. Some are called security risks, and some are classified as troublemakers sent here by direct order of the president. The food allowance per prisoner is less than a nickel a day. NBC News' Robert Rogers was the first reporter ever to visit Bella Yella.
Just as I say.
What did you come here for?
Well, as they say, they charged me for security risk. Put me in jail and send me up here for security risk.
Did they tell you what security risk means?
Well, no.
How long have you been here?
I've been here since 65.
What was your offense?
I was arrested for vacancy.
Vagrancy?
Yes, sir.
Now, what does that mean?
Working late hour in the night.
How long have you been here?
Since 1965, I got to tell you.
You've been here since 1965 on a vagrancy charge?
Yes, sir.
I am sent here directly by the president. And when one is sent directly by the president, the government has to be quite strict because he doesn't want to lose his job and he doesn't want to get where I am. So he has to be quite strict himself.
You ever think about trying to escape from here?
No, I have never. Of course, I believe, frankly, I think I can escape any jail in Liberia, except you just put me in a place and put a chain on my neck and kill me. But as the Bible says that when the leader, I think you find this in Ecclesiastes or somewhere if I'm not mistaken, I just cannot quote the book perfectly now, but it says that if you have difficulties with your leader, you must not escape, because that in itself shows some sort of disobedience or some sort of envy against your leader as a satisfaction. So I am contented with whatever punishment my leader, the president, feels that I should bear. But one thing I am citing off, I am a loyal and patriotic citizen, and I shall remain this way until death.
President Tubman frequently boasts of the peace and stability of Liberia, but he is not above using the threat of subversion to justify increasing his own powers. There has been no real trouble for years, but last October he had himself granted emergency powers, including the right to suspend the writ of habeas corpus.
Thousands of miles away from here. I've spent a year investigating Minnesota's group home industry with a team of journalists at NPR News and APM Reports. These places are largely funded by Medicaid to provide care and supervision for people with physical disabilities or mental illness. They've been popping up all over the northwest suburbs of Minneapolis in recent years and generating lots of complaints about neglected residents, fights, drug use, and residents going missing.
We went to Brooklyn Park City Council, the police department. There were avenues that we explored with going towards the county licensing organizations or bodies, and essentially at every turn we were basically told there's not really anything that we can do. And as we were digging into some of the group homes that police and neighbors say are causing the most trouble, we came across Sekou Dukley. Dukley has been involved in at least 24 Minnesota group homes over the past decade. He usually set up the companies that run them. Sometimes he had an ownership stake in the business and owned the group home properties. He sold off much of his portfolio at this point, but up until I called him last week, he was licensed as the assisted living director for 3 Minnesota group homes, the person in charge of day-to-day operations. And yet, since the beginning of 2024, Dukley has had another job.
We have a beautiful country. Let's help rebuild our country.
He's the managing director of the National Port Authority of Liberia, the West African country where he grew up and now lives.
More business is coming back, the economy is growing.
And he's doing it at the same time he's telling Minnesota state government he's the one making sure the vulnerable residents in 3 group homes are getting good care.
With this job, because of the implied on-site presence, you could not have this job and live outside the state, because you would have to be at the
So, ça va lever. Chabin dessous. À mon bégot chiawa. Erepoa. Sisi okeme. Ewalimboe. Zero clan. Mo abli abendei. Oshaka jena. Ekocho. Ase mo wema. So. Amo bego chao. Abaya yoge. Aswa bandire. Amo bego chao.
Already, you are on Gedeh HotSeat. There is no mistake. We say thank you for watching us. So share the show. You just come here and be watching us. Go on our YouTube channel, share it, and at the same time, we want you to, in the name of God, to click like. You shouldn't just be watching the show without clicking like, because the more like we get, the more exoneration we get in the quote of
The person in charge.
we in the quote of Facebook public opinion, because Facebook, they go by these things. When you share, the more you share it, the more. Come on, share this show tonight. We have to talk about Google things here tonight. The reason we play this video here, I will just tell you the thing here. The reason we play this video here about the long time, as you can see in this video, somebody was sent to Bele Yala for working late in the night. That's how intimidative they used to be back in the days. Things that led us to this place where we are today, or we were yesterday, not today now. Because the reason why Liberia was set back, if you can remember, so some of you are still young, then you know the Gen Z generation that coming up the field, and we're talking about how this government is plunging your back into the civil war. They don't listen because they don't know, and they don't go to school to learn history. They don't know the history of their country. I mean the Gen Z generation. They were not part, they're not like us that saw the civil war that you have to walk miles to escape. So they don't know that. See, some people were stopped because the government said because of security risks, no judgment, nothing. They just send you strictly. As soon the president can send you strictly, like we are seeing a jungle justice today. But don't stay away. This is Gedeh HotSeat. Go ahead and share the show as I'm doing right now. I'm sharing the show as well. So I'm on the show at the same time sharing it. So you can do the same thing. We don't want you to just be watching us and not sharing the show. Please share the show and click love, like, care. As we look here and watch this video here, these are the things that happen normal day for us to be thrown back 60 years later. If you listen to BBC 1990, or white guy from, I don't know, I think it's Great Britain, I stand to be corrected. He said Liberia should stop this in the 90s. He said because the civil war that you're about to say you get into here today, that you want to go fight that you are actually engaging in, it will set your country back 50 years. Go to other African countries surrounding you and come back to Liberia and see the difference. You are here dedicating poo-poo toilet, whereas Liberian tribe do not even dedicate a 400-kilometer road. No, a minister does that. So so we're going to talk about that as well. So we want everybody to come here and be part of this show tonight. We are going to talk here. Let me go to the topic. President Boakai addressed the nation about the arrest of ex-president Taylor. His statement truthful to the Liberian people? Has he followed the constitution since taking office? We're going to talk about that. The official dismays due to their suspected involvement in the 317 million worth of cocaine have not yet been arrested, despite being dismissed by the president for this charge. Only majority that are keep in contact with somebody since 2022 or 2021, we can arrest. But those people that saw these things today, you know that those people that saw these things, they will say, oh, no, those are supporting Boakai because they are working in the government, because their children are sleeping on air condition, because their children are good. And when they are sick today, they will send their children Their children are, let's say their children are very good in traveling to Ghana, Sierra Leone, Burkina Faso, name it. They can, when they're sick, just now they're sending them there. It is not you, ma water, ma Nino, ma Sre, ma what do you call it? I don't know, ma nene in that place, you know, like I don't know, most of the I know my travel or ma co in the village. That when they're sick, they'll have to go to the clinic and they will even not get anything. All people, children are sitting down in your, most of them, their children are in good schools. Not like the old people in the village at the school show you the other time that Senator Representative Taiwan one way have to come to rescue the people in that village. Those people who are talking about these things, they will tell you that the president is doing the right thing. Some of them, they led the Civil War. Some of them started the Civil War. We saw it. But when you talk, they say the president is doing the right thing. And then the Western, the Gen Z generation, that didn't even see the war. When you're talking about it, they tell you, say that, no, President Boakai is proceeding the right way. And then we will discuss that tonight here, but let me read the topic. Vice President Taylor remains in jail, right? We know that. Vice President Taylor remains in jail. How long will her trial last? Or is this just another form of intimidation? Like I believe. President Weah, a former Liberian leader, is yet to return home after months abroad. Okay, it's a typo because he is yet to return home. He's not home yet. So what should we expect from the oppositions and the other people that follow President Weah? Is that just normal day things that we're just going to see people go in the place there, welcome President Weah and go back in a little place and sit down? So we are here tonight. I'm about to straighten that. Also, enjoy the music. We are here tonight to stay. Don't go anywhere. We are here to talk about these things. And then, number 5 here, we are as 2029 years, new candidates are emerging in Grand Gedeh County for the senatorial seat. Will the county replace its longest-serving legislator, as he is saying, legislator, a big English there. And what strategies might the challengers use? You see, saying that you will take Senator Peno out is not just the mere talk. What are some of the strategies they put in place? Okay, Senator Dennis said that he didn't want to make a beat Senator Peno. By the time he beat Senator Peno was represented then. And but now he's a senator. Yeah, he's already in that seat. So want to see how it works. If it's because he beat the man in 2014, that's why you still want to come on to say you're going to beat him again 2029. Well, we want to see that strategies as well. So again, we'll be hosting soon. They say no to Zoe campaign. We're going to host them. We're going to ask some of them here that were part of Zoe yesterday, that were insulting people like us, that were saying that look, Zoe was not a real that Zoe was a problem for Grand Gedeh County. And they were insulting us. Some of them call us Jonathan's get you a bad boy, you know, like Jonathan get you a this, Jonathan get you a German Shepherd. Like even their chief patron can call me today, calling me get you a German Shepherd. But anyway, I accept that name, no problem. You know, go ahead and play some music as I prepare the backstage here. Don't go anywhere. Tonight's show will be very juicy. It will be very juicy because I heard Mike Blue will be here tonight to engage the CEO, who is a strong supporter of the Unity Party, but the CEO is a strong supporter of Joseph Boakai. But at the same time, he supports Liberia. His main goal of supporting Joseph Boakai is because he's the president, and once Boakai succeeds, Liberia succeeds. But when he's proceeding to the wrong way, we have to also say that. I want Boakai to succeed. I'm not the other people that say Boakai shouldn't succeed. I want him to succeed. But his success shouldn't be bringing tears to other people. You understand? He shouldn't be one-sided. He shouldn't create chaos in the country, all because we want for Liberia to be free. So share this Gedeh HotSeat. Make sure you click like. Make sure you do you know, anything that you guys talk here. Let me see what somebody say here. They Is that, oh yeah, we remember somebody called you Jonathan Gejue's bad boy when that was long time in 2020 when you guys were challenging that Zopen is not was okay. Yeah, thank you that you remember that, my brother Matthew. You know, yes, you must say we should be clashing it as well. But anyway, this is not about it tonight. So grab your popcorns, grab your drinks, and stay with us here at Gedeh HotSeat, and we're about to really have fun. All right, so let me see. Let me play some tonight. Let me play some of the music. Let me see the music that I can play here. All right, go ahead. The other one I hand over.
Anthony on the beat.
To our dear loving mother, Reverend Mother Betty Gay, we, the Gedeh Gospel artists, wish you a peaceful transition into glory. May the Lord of Zion receive you with gladness into his kingdom. Well done. You fought a good fight, a fight of faith. You ran the race to the finish line. Rest well in glory, Mother. Enjoy your glorious stay in your heavenly mansion. Farewell, Mother. Aware.
Naomi Kido, Oandao, Tati Ekledo, Oandao, Indo Tisiando, Oandao, Mitako Kido, Oandao, Abrion, my way, if you know, they will go down and be up and down the West. Baby, I must have one idea. I get this now, no, I don't. I'm betting no one hour, what you want for. Monday Johnny Gay, this one. Monday said, I rather this one. Jamaya to Bago, why you got your book? Take a yacht about the blood, said the what you are so. He said, Moamunda, oh, you see it now. She's the boss here, or the now. Namaya, Masuya, said again. Simple Mula. Daddy near Tamupa, Monago, who's a day in Lunake, Moyingo, Mosadadi, no, Daddy, no, Moyingo, 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 Sisi Boss, they know, Sisi Boss, Si vous voulez, mon métal de Dieu, Baliotao, Antiamuni. Je t'envoyais mon pote, il y a qu'à me dire. Venez, à ses folie. Venez, à ses dîner, à ses folie. Anangede, Anasuadi, Anangedesu. When it comes to your law, I'm going to get you a fire. Anangede, Anasuadi,
Take your time how you live your life, because one way a popular man, if he gain the whole world, can lose his soul. Oh my yo, take me your love. Oh mama, going my belly He's a boy when I walk, I'm just scared. He's a day when I walk, I'm just scared. Zim 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 zim, zim 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 zim.
I put you up a show we all on you. Suzuka go, you're down the ball. Was I in bad bow, you're down the ball. On the bone, you're down the ball, down the ball. Suzuka go, you're down the ball. I do that. He said, they come. See you, you're not that's one. My bed, you're going to when you know when you can. Johnny Gay, I put you. Johnny Gay, you wait. Sammy, you are not what I that's you know where from. And don't drink no man out, that's all you're going to do. What about Joy? What's that mean to your man? Johnny Gay, you wait. Too quiet. Johnny Gay, I decide you.
I think you guys are listening to my better. Yeah, we about to listen to the I was waiting a little bit before I played the speech, but those that are not listening to the speech, I don't want them to come on later on. They tell me to replay it. I don't want to do that, so that's the reason why I'm here. But hopefully, I get them here soon. You know, some of them coming from work. Some of them, I think the CEO said that he was running late, so it is not surprised that they have not seen them here yet. But if you are watching us, just make sure that we are here tonight again. Tonight is politics, is not social night. So for all those that are allergic to social night, can be back here tonight. They say they're not like social night, but they can be doing more than the social night sometimes. So we say thank you all for watching us. Share the show, and that's the thing we'll keep reminding you. Why you think we can tell you to share the show? Because people can be reporting the show. So the more you share the show, then the more we are vindicated by our Facebook. We don't even need to do anything to our page. So let me see how many people have shared me here so far. If you are not sharing, you are watching, shame on you. But make sure you share. As I say that for a fact. Yeah, I see here that people are sharing. That's good. Yeah, please go ahead and keep sharing the show. I'm not be tired. If you have not shared the show, go and share it. We are here to stay with you guys here tonight. Let me go ahead here and play the and some of you can listen to the video of President Boakai to yeah, good morning, Mary. You were there, Freeman. Yes, tonight is politics. We are here tonight to discuss we are here tonight to discuss President Boakai stuff that he's doing. We have to come here and deal with it. So if you are watching this show, please make sure you share it. We are about to listen to President Boakai's speech. So if you missed that speech, we're about to discuss it because when it happens the other time, we already have our program planned, so we didn't go back to change it. So you know, it's our president. We can discuss the speech anytime, even though the people saying that, oh, but my thing already passed. No, it's not passed yet. We are going to play it. Let people listen to it, then we'll discuss if the president is honest or dishonest to the Liberian people. We are also going to listen to that. Whether the president is really honest or dishonest, or I don't know how to say that. The president's speech alone, even people that support the president, they don't like the fact that the president's speech is this is genius. But anyway, I have my CDC sister here who said Weah is coming back. But anyway, we are coming back in the country September 2nd, 2026. I don't know what that's the coming back you're talking about. But anyway, you said Weah is coming back. So welcome on the show. You say Weah is coming back. Not me that say Weah is coming back. You telling us that Weah is coming back ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going off on what you said. You said Weah was coming back, and hopefully we see Weah come back here. So, as you see here, we are going to go back here. Let me see. We gotta make some corrections to the topic. So the topic where I'm reading it from, it is not there. So let me bring it back on here. So welcome on the show. Maybe thank you for staying up in Liberia and being with us here. It's a very great thing that you know, we really like the fact that you are out there to do stuff. You know, the Weah is coming back to the country. That's what they say Weah is coming back. They're coming back to do why again. You're not worry. Maybe I get the answer for you. The thing what Joseph Boakai doing that, you know what they call the lie is telling us why we are coming back to face. But anyway, I'm not sedition. So I mean, I must be a supporter though. I'm not sedition, but so let me tell you the truth. I said, you know what I said, the man is coming. Aselin said it. Aselin, Yinabo said, coming back to make things worse. I know, my sister, you know, that it is what it is. But it is what it is. Like I said, we have to just do things that they are. Social night yesterday was a blast. We say thank you. You know, everybody was asking me why maybe we're quoting the Bible. Also, I say, I don't want to talk about that Bible. We'll have a special night. We'll be hosting. We'll host. Kavi and I will be hosting. Kavi and I will host Jonathan Gedeh. But I say we'll be hosting Jonathan Gedeh to actually tell us the what they call. They say maybe I go to bed, please. But Uncle Tom, why you sending maybe to bed? Are you the man who maybe dating the man sending maybe to bed? You want to go to bed because he said we are coming back. But anyway, let me play this. Let me play Weah. Let me play Weah. Now Weah now. President Boakai's state that he recorded address. I'm so surprised that the people that were yesterday saying President Weah were recording and saying that he was afraid to address the Liberian people. More I don't know what they are saying now today because the president is recording voice most of the time now.
My fellow Liberians, I come to you this evening to reaffirm a solemn commitment. This administration will enforce the law without fear or favor while protecting the constitutional rights of every person. Over the past several days, developments in our country have sparked public discussion, concern, and in some cases, misinformation. As president, I believe it's my duty to speak directly to you, offer reassurances, and make clear that justice must be pursued firmly, fairly, and independently. When you entrusted me with the leadership of the country, you did so with a clear expectation that I would uphold the Constitution, govern with integrity, strengthen our institutions, and ensure that no one is above the law. Liberia faces serious challenges, but we are making deliberate progress toward the arrest agenda for inclusive development. Yet, none of our work in the economy, education, infrastructure, or public institutions can succeed unless it is anchored in the fundamental principle, the rule of law. One of the greatest threats facing our nation is the growing menace of illicit drugs and organized crime. Drugs are destroying young lives, weakening families, fueling violence, and threatening our country's future. Let me reecho here that this is not a simple law enforcement issue. It is a national security and moral issue. Consistent with our pledge, my administration has intensified the fight against narcotic trafficking, money laundering, and organized crime. Our security institutions have been directed to act professionally, independently, and without fear or favor, working with national and international partners to prevent Liberia from becoming a transit point for illegal drugs or a safe haven for criminal networks. Let me be clear, this campaign is deliberate, coordinated, and unrelenting. It is intended to defend the Liberian people, protect the Liberian character, and safeguard our nation's future. The national campaign against drugs and organized crime is not directed at any individual, party, or political movement. It is directed at conduct that threatens the safety, stability, and future of Liberia. In recent days, the arrest and detention of former Vice President Weah has understandably drawn national and international attention. I assure every Liberian, our regional neighbors, and our international partners that former Vice President Weah is being treated in full compliance.
The person you're trying to reach isn't available.
Which we will uphold. The former Vice President had been arrested and charged in accordance with our legal procedures. It is not the President's role to determine guilt or innocence. That responsibility belongs to our independent justice system. Our democracy will be measured not by how we treat those with whom we agree, but how faithfully we uphold the rights of every person who comes before the law. To those who have expressed concern, I say this: your concern is legitimate in democracy, but guilt or innocence must be determined by the courts, not by politics, rumor, conjecture, or public pressure. My administration will neither persecute nor shield anyone because of political affiliation, office, status, or influence. Whether one has held high office, served in government, led a business, or lived as an ordinary citizen, the law must apply equally to all. I commend the men and women of our joint security for their professionalism, courage, and devotion to duty. Despite pressure and attempts at intimidation and calculated misinformation, they must remain steadfast, impartial, and respectful of rights and dignity of all citizens. This fight cannot be won by government alone. I ask parents, communities, schools, religious institutions, traditional leaders, young people to reject misinformation, support prevention, report criminal activity through lawful channels, and allow due process to proceed. I call on political and religious leaders, civil society, and public commentators to act responsibly. Differences of opinion are healthy in a democracy, but we must reject words and actions that incite violence, undermine institutions, or seek to intimidate those enforcing our laws. Liberia has come too far to revert to a culture in which justice is swayed by fear, power, or political pressure. Our nation has endured conflict, hardship, and division, yet we have shown resilience and commitment to peace. Let us preserve the peace by upholding Constitution and strengthening institutions that safeguard our democracy. As your president, I assure you that this government remains committed to justice, fairness, accountability, and peace. We will govern without fear or favor, protect every citizen's right, and build a Liberia where peace is preserved, justice is impartial, and accountability applies equally to all. May God continue to bless you, preserve our peace, and save our republic. Thank you.
Already, that is the voice of Vice President President Joseph Nyimo Boakai, the President of the Republic of Liberia. Welcome, everyone. Are you welcome here tonight? We are here tonight. We are Mabel Solo. Magulu, it's been a while. I hope everything is okay there in Japan. We miss you. At least thank God that you are here tonight to give your also input. And we appreciate the fact that you're taking up your time here tonight to in the morning there to you in Japan to be online here as well. See you are welcome. Always a pleasure to be. We missed you last night. We know you are very, very busy. But we were here yesterday with the first lady training here yesterday. So that was a good one too. So we say thank you all here. Before we go into this particular thing, me I'll go first because I know guys that coming here will be having too much crossfire, which of course I will be part of it. As in a different case in court. All right, so when President Boakai was talking here, I jotted some things then down, but I want to he mentioned that the drugs are destroying our children, that it also threatened the country's future. He also talked about moral issues, and he talked about calculated misinformation that people are putting out there, calculated misinformation. And the last but not the least, what to me now that what I talk, uphold the Constitution of Liberia. So based on these things, I'm about to use my 2 minutes to actually give my opinion on everything. One, I don't think the president is sincere when he says he wants to fight drugs, crime. I don't think so. I think I believe and I agree with people that think that the president is in the know of these drugs things. I myself believe that because the president's full responsibility is not to fight drugs. Why I say that? The president went and fired. He's talking about keeping up with the law. The law is the law. He dismissed several government officials. None of them have been questioned, talked like of even being arrested. But he has evidence that linked to their dismissal. Because you can't just sit there and dismiss somebody and what they call whatsoever if they have bargaining back there for the president to say, yes, okay, we'll bargain, your judge accept your resignation, nothing will happen to you. That means the president is not even having the morality. He's talking about the moral issues. He's talking about moral issues. He don't even have that. He don't have that. And the calculator misinformation, President Boakai, we learned it from you because you brought the calculator misinformation to the Liberian people. We believe that everything
you're the president making plan.
My time, but I responded to the public speech. My time to I responded to it. I make it proud. See you. I make it proud with the paper addressing his speech. Because his speech, when you listen to it too much, have it. Then he's talking about a whole constitution. Mr. President, I agree with most of those Liberian politicians that say especially your opposition, and some of your people like Sandro Johnson who supported you throughout. I agree with him. I agree with them today that you are a pathological liar when it comes to upholding a constitution. Why do I say so? You did not hold any constitution. When you came in, you went and dismissed the constitution by firing, by tampering with the tenure position. One. Second thing you did, somebody tried him saying AFL 6 times. No justice. Anytime there is, you fire people within your government, but you do not uphold the constitution to pursue them. You talking about Joel Howard Taylor. My last 30 seconds are remaining. You talk about Joel Howard Taylor. Joel Taylor encountered with these people were 2021 and 2022. Yet they were able to arrest her. But we are talking about 2026. 4 to 5 years later, you arrested somebody for coming in contact because they accepted donation from drug cartel. Okay, your son communicated with drugs cartel, which of course he admitted that somebody saying message. Why he sent the message back? Your son has not been questioned. In fact, as we have learned today from my sources, from my friend who is actually working in the Liberian police, told us that Jojo Boakai is not even in the country. They took him to Dubai, probably because of these things that are going on. Because people are the whole citizen marry in our country, Papa. Don't come and talk. You need to come back and talk to us as our father. But you came to us to lie to us that you told the Liberian people that they are stupid. We are not. We are not foolish. People that you dismiss, nobody question them. People that you fire, nobody question them. Patrick Wolfsey took 1.2 million of Liberian poor money today. He free because you fire him. We have people that are still knocking their chest. You have people that contacted Bola to give Bola money for him to go give it to the people to ease the people. Bola has not been questioned who gave him that money. And the person that gave him that money for those people, what is the person contact? Come on, I want to save my time. Anyway, let me go to CEO. You know that the topic I want to bring you on. Okay, let me go bring you on.
You go ahead. You people want to chew the paper tonight?
No, we are not treating the paper. The CEO, we are not treating the paper. We just say we are responding to his speech. So, Mike, my brother, come here because you know you are not been here for a long time. Even though we miss you, but sometimes you can get on my nerves sometimes. But anyway, that did the whole thing. That did the TSS. Your Jew, my Japan Jew they made a peace now because the Japan Jew was stopping him from coming on the show. But now at least the guy had told him that man, you have to go back there and talk about your country. Mike, what is your opinion on this?
Yeah, so SOJ, thank you. It's good to be back. Here, you know, we have been on the farm trying to harvest some some fruit and other things. So it's good to be back since that time when when we came out here. It's good. No, it's good. I've been following the happenings in Liberia, and Boakai spoke, other people spoke. They say they arrested Joel Taylor, received, I know, 75,000. Then later she received the other 75,000 to put in the foundation. 2018, she interadded with the alleged drugs cartel. All of these things is good. Put her speech. All for the purpose of winning our election for 2029. We understand these games, you know. But you know, the one regular said, I will Boakai, I have to listen to his speech and I laugh. You know, it's not a layman in Liberia will buy into this kind of thing. Not matter us.
So why you laughing?
Because we understand the in and out of all of these things. The man talking about upholding the Constitution, respecting the law. The man here, bro, the law is a law. They is the same man. They went and removed a lot of title and accusing of corruption. They paid behind again $350,000 and say he should drop the case from the Supreme Court. A lot of quietly took the money and went. The other man was there collecting the money because he's from Unity Party. It's the same Boakai who went the legitimate speaker, Funatikova. The Supreme Court said the mayor is a legitimate speaker. The mayor told the police details. The 1 million the salary for the speaker was going to the regime speaker. At the time, the mayor was not a speaker, but he was Boakai speaker. All right. You are paying the mayor all of this money only to come back later after Funati have resigned for them to have elections. So so you said the mayor was a speaker. You better paying the speaker salary. Later you went back and start having, you say you want to have how do you call it, election. Now the mayor become the legitimate speaker. What happened at the time the mayor was not the legitimate speaker, but you getting all the security details with all the money the speaker benefit you are giving to him? What become of that? What become of that? They met today having 10 million, how they call retirement home in building it. He said the law is a law. Nobody know where the money came from. The man said talking about the law, there is a law. You understand? I will tell you for this. All of these things that are happening, all right? And I said it from the very beginning. I said all of these people that they arrested, they go put the other one behind by the lead, the other one working. Oh, today, you know what Boakai made that speech? When Boakai came back, when he said that, oh, he stood with the how they call it, or the how they call, he believed in the IG. Gregor Coma. He said he believed Gregor Coma. It's not because of what Martin Cody said. But he arrested people, he dismissed people because of what Martin Cody said in previously. But when it came to Gregor Coma, he said, no, I stand with the man is working hard. So there are certain people, right? The same allegations, the same people that provided the previous information for which he arrested. He just made these people. The same people provide information on Gregor Coma and the how do you call him, the justice minister? And the man said, no, the security man is working hard. He doesn't want to dismiss him. That these are allegations. This justice is not going anywhere. It's just it's not a selective justice. How do you call it? Selective justice, yes.
So what happened to Biago too? You forget about Biago, the one that they get a car and he got dismissed. Yes. He has not been arrested yet or called yet for.
He has not been arrested. He still moving around. No, he came by. You know what they say? They said that the investigation that he has said from the investigation, what he has established, Biago is not into drugs. He got no link with the drugs cartel. The only thing for which he is messy is because of misconduct. That's what he said. That's what he said.
But he accepted car for the cartel, though.
Yeah, that's what he said. But
Joel Foundation received donations from the cartel to 2022, 2021. Something that had nothing to do with this particular drugs case.
Drugs came into the country 2016. You going and arrested somebody because what? Or what happened? Probably they didn't want brought the drugs. See, Liberia, I keep saying this. As long we continue to prioritize political sides, the judgment is based on political lines. We are not going anywhere. All right? We are not going anywhere. And that exactly that what is happening. All right. So the whole okay. So here's my question, right? Joel, the former vice president, have been in the country. All right. Did you call her for investigation? Did you call for any hearing that she refused?
Yeah, and to provide the information to you, they arrested her without any writ of arrest.
Yes. Without any writ of arrest.
They issued a writ of arrest. They issued it 4 days after her arrest when she was in the hospital. So I don't want to pass that information to you as well.
She had to go to the airport. You went there and arrest her, put handcuff on her head. Do you want it? It's just a showmanship to show to the world that they are working. All right, by arresting the vibrant. After you arrested the former vibrant, and he came out to address the nation. How you arrest the former vice president? This kind of thing, those kind of showmanship to show that they are doing something. The economy that keep growing on the paper, but not affecting my water. These kind of things are still happening. They will lose these drugs cases. I'm telling you for a fact. These cases, you see, they will lose a big time and it will be a slap in the government faces. All these things they are doing, the government officials passing around this place. This is not fair.
Thank you,
is
Mr.
to crack down on the opposition political parties to make sure that 2029 so they can have a free ride. That's why they are doing all of these things.
I agree with you, but now it dare the boy rival anyway. We know their plans. No, even the people that supported them, you can see them making videos now. The good thing I like about this thing here is people that supported Boakai, that lived the war, that saw the war, they don't want any of that thing that company again. You understand? So
they may not believe in Martin Cody again. Before I say news of video, man, anything Martin say, yeah, you go away, but now Grand Gedeh County, no, the man is untouchable.
No, Grand Gedeh County is untouchable so far because he knows something. Biago said, okay, the security, the national security, the guy at the airport, the Kua guy at the fire that had linked to the drugs, they want to beat the chest, nothing will happen to him, nothing has happened to him. How can you say Bola was received money from somebody that linked to drug cartel to get them money to ease they know the way they will deal with them in the jail, right?
Yeah.
You know, like they say they will go, what they call it, they say they will deal with the guy that the man who get a person 10,000 for good treatment of those that are arrested, right? Of those that get arrested. That person had link with them. So why can we question that person as well? Why the person is not part of the investigation? Why we can't interrogate the person? Come on, we are not going to support the same government, but maybe we see you online, but I know where you get some kind of thing you're doing down there. So CEO, before maybe I come in that you can give your own input. What you make of the president's speech? You think the president was fair to the Liberian people? You think the president deliver on your as the president supporter, because on the show you are the 100% president supporter. You are not a 100% UP person, but you support the president because you want the president to succeed. And I'm with you on that one. I want the president to succeed, but not because I want him to succeed. He should proceed wrongfully. But anyway, your time.
Well, thank you very much. I want to thank Mark. He has not been here for a little while. But happy to see you back and your contribution. You know, when it comes to the president, Mike can be on fire. I just want to welcome those that are training with us here. We say thank you for watching us. Share the show because we want other people to be part of this discussion. The president, in his speech, he pointed a lot of things out. He was very much explicit when it comes to his deliberation. There are a few things that I would question. And I just want to let people know I'm 100% in support of this president. But the difference with us, we the people that are supporting the president, is that when something is wrong, we say it is wrong. As though compared to the sedition, the president, the head president is never wrong. So I would say there are a few things that I don't agree with. The first thing is that when you say you will proceed with this case without any partiality, without any bias from the government side, or without any, let's say, prioritizing or dealing with your opposition opponent or the people of a different party. I just want the president to continue to do the first time they started this whole process, right? SOG. For me, I say, you know what? The president is moving in the right direction until they arrested the VP. Now, I kept saying this, and you people think I'm joking. The arresting of the VP is troubling to me. I can't sleep. The reason I can't sleep, whenever somebody donate to your foundation, There was a guy I just can't remember. SJ, I think you must have heard the Clinton Foundation during the election. They questioned the certain donation that they receive. Sometimes you do not really understand.
Yeah, I remember that Clinton Foundation. Yeah.
Yeah, I will check it out and tell you exactly which donation they return. Because when somebody donate to your foundation, that person does not, in any faction or form, automatically become your partner in whatsoever thing they are doing. They are donating to your foundation because maybe they want a certain favor from you. Now the question is, that person, have you done any favor in return? What kind of thing you have done? What kind of service you render to this person to reciprocate their kindness? Those are the questions we'll be asking. But for somebody to give donation to a foundation and then that person, you collect that, you say you are arresting the person because the cartel people donated to the foundation. Then I know they will be arresting a lot of the politicians here. The people always will support your foundation. They will support your candidacy. They will support your movement. And if we're going around, the last time here we're raising funds, right?
Yeah, so everybody later we have to go ask them about.
We gotta go ask them. So anybody donate to us, hey, are you donating because you want us to do something?
No, all you say, man, hold on, you're not selling drugs.
You're not selling drugs. So
there's their money back.
You see? So for me, when I sit for long, I say it worries me. It's very worrisome because the way the security they are proceeding, even the president's son. Somebody said, "Oh, the president's son ought to be his president's son should be questioned." So if anybody comes on air, they play a little video, they say, "Oh, SOJ, you are disturbing me and this and that. I will do this."
Yeah.
You know, automatically it means that SOJ is guilty. We should not. People should be innocent until proven guilty. What's about that phrase? Somebody should not be the way the vice president is treated, gentlemen. For me, I can't still get over it. The first thing, the way they proceeding, the charges, the indictment, they go into the first court just for them to indict her. The thing just went so fast. That was the ever swift action this government had taken that I have seen. When this guy went and allegedly raped that little girl, you know how many months it took for people to even start, putting pressure. It took months. But this woman from going to the airport and arrest her, the same time she went to the next morning.
She went to the police station. They went to the police station. She got sick there. And
to the hospital.
From the hospital.
Straight to jail. Come on. From the jail, the people talk to the government. For me, I don't know if it is true or not. There are dignitaries around the world. I talk to the government. This woman can be in. You can detain her at home. And when the case, everything is done, and there's a verdict, then of course you can take her to jail. So, as a jail, for me, I'm still in support of the puppy, but we are not doing everything right. We are not doing everything right. And if we continue, if the government continues on this path, I can see lot of, I'm not predicting, I'm not encouraging, I'm not trying to incite, but if we continue on this path, that every little thing will political size it, that every little thing we will come down hard on the political party than our own people, then we are heading to the same thing that brought us, some of us, in exile.
Thank you, CEO. Thank you. So maybe I saw your I saw your you unmuted yourself, but then you muted yourself back. So if you are ready to talk,
Yeah,
you can come on.
Malang, no, as not see you in Malang's like a big problem.
Okay, now we hear you. We don't. No, we hear you clear now. So go ahead.
Yeah. Oh.
What? We hear you clear.
Yeah, you wanted to say something?
No, I said, why you make of the president's speech? The president, was he dishonest or he was fair in his speech, or what happened to his speech? What do you think about his speech?
Maybe not in Labrador.
Maybe in Labrador.
Yeah, but I'm not still on here now.
I see what camera off.
No, camera off. But I don't know why she turned it back off. Yeah, go ahead. But maybe you don't elaborate camera off too. See, you see, Mike, CEO. But I said maybe I elaborate camera off, but he said camera off.
But listen, when you elaborate, your camera can be off.
But why your camera off too? So Mike, I might say that. But even though a camera off, but go ahead. Go ahead.
The president's speech, maybe people will say, oh, because of reaction. So that's the reason I'm saying this. But the speech was not fair. He was just saying it because he want to prove himself right to the Liberian people.
All right, so maybe what we'll do is because your voice is very bad, so please log back off and come back in. Send it CEO, come back. The CEO not here yesterday, your voice was still doing like that. So, but say you want to blame me on the CEO, just go by and come back. Then we'll wait to call you. Okay, come back. Then we can. All right, so Mr. Ulu, thank you. All right, so CEO, you see that one thing I like about you because you are very straight. You know, you're back something when it's right. When you also, even though you still back it, but when they do wrong, and that's the difference between Sidishin and myself. Like I told you the many times, why I don't call myself Sidishin or Reaction, because those people, if you ask my Ulu, who is a very strong Sidishin now, he will tell you say we are never did anything wrong. So yeah, oh no, so you changing now?
No, don't lie. You see, you gotta check my page. When we are government and loud, when the how do you call it?
All right, baby, that talk. Hold on, that baby I call on the phone. That I thought the same thing was doing last night. Say, go ahead. Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. We hearing you. We listening to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now, as I was saying,
Please talk a little bit. Yeah, you say you're not still, but talk a little bit loud.
Yeah. I think we have said this over and over and over again. The arrest of the former Vice President Joao Taylor, it was not fair because they feel that she's part of the CDC that one. Because how can you arrest someone you not even go for investigation? You charge the person. The next day you send a person to sort. But those people who knew were called, you haven't arrested any of them. Even your own son, in my coca voice. You so stupid to them. You haven't called him for investigation. So everything was saying out. Not even want to listen to his speed up. Yeah. I was 9 and a half I could lead down. Because it's not something good in my ear. Even the CEO, he don't want to be fair, but he know what the president was saying. Just
So,
No. Maybe that part I disagree. The CEO said, the CEO, I don't think you are listening to the CEO. What the CEO exactly said at the president's speech, he still support the president, but the president, since Joseph Joel Taylor arrest, he think that they are proceeding the wrong way. They should proceed the right way. That's what he said.
okay,
Because the CEO because CEO just supporting the paper now, so anything the CEO say, job.
So that's it.
All right.
Thank God the CEO said, because when he was speaking, you were saying water on the top, and everything just was just shaking and everything just was. So there was nothing I understood that, and the rest of Joel Taylor was not fair. They just because she part of the CDC.
Okay.
Anyway, also just from last night, I've been on the show. I've been up. I've been fixing some things beyond post. I haven't closed my eyes since I left the show, so I need to sleep.
All right. Yeah. Okay. No problem. Yeah, you can go ahead and sleep for tonight. Okay.
Let me just make my last statement. I just want to say thank you to you guys and to the CEO. Joe will be coming back in the country September 2nd. So if you got anybody like telling September 1st.
But we'll talk about it too. We'll talk about it later on.
Yeah. Let me. That's my last statement. September 1st, they should go do what they're supposed to do, because the second borough will be locked down.
Are you kidding me?
I'll tell them to buy all their food.
Thank you. Yeah, I really want to stay on the show. I don't know. I will be on the show. As soon as somebody join.
So what you must do this time? You must be the last person to come on. Okay. Okay then. Bye. Alrighty, so we'll be going to the next topic here tonight. The next topic here will be. The next topic tonight will be hey, you are welcome, Mafi G. Mafi G came back. You see, Mafi G is in a brother, but camera on. He said a point in a brother, camera can be on. But anyway, we're going to the number 2 topic here. The officials dismissed due to we'll come to you, Mr. G. You are welcome. Like we are on top. You are on topic 2.
Yeah, but before you go to the next topic, can I make my input?
I mean, you can't late. You can't late. You want me input when you can't late.
But you have not.
No problem. Go ahead, get your input.
No, but you have not. You have not transition.
Defend Boakai.
No problem. I want. Yeah, Matthew, go ahead. Go ahead. Your 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank God I came in time. You have not transitioned to the next topic. But
I did.
What I want to say here is that firstly, I want to introduce myself properly. Matthew SG, or citizen of Grand Gedeh, Republic of Liberia. More to that.
Why you introduce yourself? I see you also introduce you.
Yeah, but you feel to do that because you perceive me to be Boakai supporter.
No, I did not. That's my rule. That's not me.
Okay. So you introduce me now.
Okay, so this is Matthew G. Matthew G been here before with us. He's a panelist on the show. But he was bereaved, so he has not been here for a long time. But I think he's living a bereavement much more, and then he will be here. So Matthew SG is a Grand Gedehan from actually Yaoundé in Bason district. So Matthew, welcome. So you can go on with your 2.
Welcome, Matthew.
Welcome back. Welcome back, because you hosted us one time on the Crossfire. Welcome back. So we'll go back here. We'll say, you can go ahead now with your number 1. Your number 1 topic.
Thank you. So, thank you so much.
Boakai addressed the nation about the arrest of Joel Taylor and the drugs issue and on the drugs issue. Are his statement truthful to the Liberian people? Has he followed the Constitution since taking office? These are the 2 questions we are addressing here.
All right, thank you so much. But for me, especially on the issue of the drugs or the drugs investigation by the Joint Security, I think they are proceeding well. It's just that they need to do more, so that the public confidence will be gained. Even though they will not get 100%, public confidence because of oppositions and their set minds. But from my own opinion, the government is proceeding well, and I just want to encourage them, to do more. As per his speech, the president's speech, it is encouraging. It creates hope for the citizens of the republic. The public sentiments, that out there, they are too much, and everything cannot be erased. But people who have, a better understanding when it comes to security, especially people who are neutral, because all the citizens of the republic are not party or are not partisan to all the political parties. Some of them are neutral.
I'm neutral.
Some of them are neutral.
Yeah.
Even mine very self, Matthew speaking, I'm neutral.
Okay.
Because I don't hold. I don't hold any identity, legal identity with any political party. I have not joined any political parties, in this country. I don't hold any legal identity with any political party. The public, can do their background check, and you yourself can do your background check.
I just messing with you. I'm not saying you are. I know you.
But I'm a Boakai supporter.
That one we know for a fact.
I am a Boakai supporter since 2016. Since 2016 May up to now. Okay. So let us give the government a chance, especially the joint security. Let it do their work. Those of you.
I want you to answer the question 2 now. You already done with question 1. Let
me learn with this. Then you ask another question.
Uncle Tom, one day I will share. One day I come.
Protect me now. I'm a panelist who protect me. If anyone perceive that, the arrest of Joao Taylor, the former vice president, is wrong, then you are not doing fair to this government, and you are not doing fair to the Republic of Liberia. I will not discuss that in duties, but some of the information that we are getting,
exactly.
It is prudent enough for to be invited for questioning, that led to or charges against her now.
Okay, so Matthew, we have a question here for somebody. Hold on. We have a question. I'll hold you right there here first. We have a question for somebody from Des Moines saying, so how about the people? Anyway, but coming to that question, the question we're about to answer. But no need. Matthew, ain't quick. Okay. We got a same question we're about to answer anyway.
Yeah, so let us give the joint security the chance, let it do their work. And since the case is in court already, that the former vice president, let us give the court a chance, to go through the legal process. And if she able to exonerate herself, she can do that. But if the government have sufficient evidence, to convict her, they can also do so. So these are the few words I just want to say to the public, and even to some of you who are my panelists.
Yeah. So now that go to question 2. That go to question 2 now. You started from question 2.
Okay.
What happened to the official dismissed due to their suspected involvement in the 317 million worth of cocaine that have not been arrested, despite being dismissed by the president after finding the facts on these allegations? You have the deputy NSA director, the list is long. So why none of them have been arrested yet, Mr. G? So that's the second question to what we're about to discuss here. Why none of them have been booked yet in any place? We have not seen there.
How will you say none of them? How will you say none of them? How will you say none of them have been arrested or invited for questioning or for further investigation?
Okay, but if anybody has been arrested, you have to just leave it. They will put a name there. They will get it. They go ahead.
Yeah, especially the security guys.
Security guys? The deputy NSA director stay out. Smell stay out.
are coming. I mean, the security, those guys from police and NSA, they are still going through, the normal investigation, their internal investigation. Here's the issue.
So which evidence they have before they even dismissed it?
What evidence?
Yeah.
They like Bola Dean you talk about.
No, I haven't even mentioned Bola Dean because he own part a different thing. I said I named specific people. Mr. Kua, NSA security director and security director at the airport deputy. He was KUIA.
They are still Kwabo. They are still going through their internal investigation because the people they are not
dismissed them. If you are not even investigating them, though, Matthew. I'm just asking because me, I'm a law enforcement, so I'm just asking yourself, how can you dismiss somebody without even evidence that you have not even do the internal investigation? What prompted their dismissal?
Because of the preliminary investigation they carry out. So from there now, they are security people, especially the police and the NSA you're talking about. They are going through their internal investigations. Okay, the police they have the police standard division for that can investigate all police cases. Even myself, if when I have police, when I have a problem with one police officer, three years ago, I think 4 years ago.
Forget about the drugs issue. Forget about personal. What they call it?
But what I'm saying, they are Bola. They are still going through the police standard division. They are still going through that.
Also, they have to go through
let them go completely.
So on what basis did you suspend him, man?
No, that's a question. But he's saying that they what they call.
You got to establish something for everybody.
Yeah, because before you how can you say you're going to fire somebody because of the drugs issue when you don't have any evidence yet?
No, don't. You cannot say they don't have any evidence.
But if they do have the evidence, why still waiting?
Are coming now. The first evidence were established, and based on that, they acted. Okay. Oh yes.
Okay, Matthew.
You must say we are done with. We don't know.
No, go ahead with
We are done with NSA or police to know their internal cycle when it comes to the investigations of the institution own officers. So that we have to give the institution a chance. Let it go through their normal investigation as per their own law or per their own policies on the book. So what's the last question you're talking about?
No, that's it. I'm about to go to Matthew. We got two, but I can do. So we'll finish with you now. Then we'll give him Mr. Blue time now to answer the question. Mr. Blue, why having the official dismissed due to their suspected involvement in the 317 million worth of cocaine not being arrested, despite being dismissed by the president based on these allegations? They were arrested because of being connected to drugs. Why having one of them? Why when it came to them, we have to do too much, holy and poly, we have to do some internal thing, we have to be technical in everything. Why? Mr. Blue, please speak to us. Speak to your audience.
I see Matthew at the background say want to inject. But it's okay. If you are in leadership, all right, to make certain decision, you must have the boss to do that. You must really have that. So even at times, SOJ, there are people that are very close to you. They become your top bully, very close to you. Yeah, I rely on this guy to execute certain things for me. And then out of the sudden, some cases just kind of come up. As a leader, you need to be a man enough to say the law is a law. The what Boakai is saying opposite. All right. To say the law is a law, you must have the guts to do that. And I don't think, Boakai has that courage enough to look at the police
Man,
director and say,
refer to him as president.
Man, protect the man that the man. Like what you choose? Matthew, be the man. When you write a job, yeah, you can say Weah, or you can say them. I can say Trump. I have to say president.
Matthew, leave me alone.
No, I said I can refer to him as former president.
Okay,
former president.
But Matthew, why you want to teach the man what to say?
You cannot address or sitting president of that.
No. No, I beg you.
As far as I'm concerned, Boakai is trying to destroy our country. All right. If I think about that, I'm angry. All right, very angry. How would our age? Marvin, don't drag me there. Why would 85-year-old man be driving $1.2 million bulletproof car? Who is after him? I'm not interested. It's not Nobody know where the money coming from. You want to tell me to call him president or something? President is somebody who is in the interest of the citizen. You understand? You cannot be preaching something and be doing something there. The law is a law. You Matthew, that your own brother, your own grandbrother, or how do you call him, or central bank governor, were over there were accused of corruption. He went to court. They gained 3 or 50 times. Not sure he went American and go. So that you know all of these things.
But the man gave some of the money.
Listen to me. You see, Boakai don't have the courage. All right, Boakai doesn't have that courage to look at his police director. Do you know that even after they also accused his foreign affairs minister, Cyril Besno? The man just poured water the whole thing, he killed the whole information. We know that. I'm not saying that all of the accusations, you understand, the president must act on them because sometimes they come from a polar angle. All right, people will go on social media and create some things and say it. So I don't expect the president to honor all of the information. So I know that. You understand? But the one that is vivid, the one that is right before us, that this president, Boakai, is protecting certain people. You understand? But you know what? It's good that he continue to do that. No one stays in power forever. You understand? The same way protecting these people, time will come. They will come outside. But the reason he protecting all of these people is going after the small beginner that have no connection, real connection to the political thing. People you recommend them somehow, and one of the deputies in the office, gave them the position, so they have no proximity with the president. As compared to Grand Gedeh County and this justice minister that said he bought car from Holland, the people came by and said no, he did not pay $1.5 million. He paid $430,000 US. You see this kind of comforting information, right? He cannot really be able to touch them because he's not brave enough. He doesn't have that boss to be able to do that. That's why you see the people everywhere passing around. That Kwabo there will be in jail. They may not know the people there. Understand? But IG, that man is untouchable. You know what I'm saying? The man, as we're talking, the man is there doing photo shoot. Pink leg man. Understand? So that's why they are passing around. SOJ.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Let me go to the CEO. CEO. So CEO, that go to you here. Because Mr. Uncle Tom wants to hear from you, and because Uncle Tom wants to hear from you and see what you will say before you classify. Because tonight, the other day he said, the party partisan. Tonight, he said, we are shit. So maybe he can be praising to us now. So I don't know, but go ahead with this question too. The official dismissed due to the suspected people. Why haven't they been arrested, Mr. CEO?
So I think Matthew mentioned that you and I do not have any, we are not a quorum with what the information the Jones security apparatus have. And you see, so making any statement you're going to be speculating. Well, I will speculate. Let just for the argument's sake. So for the operation police commander who was dismissed, when we followed the case, because the case was on social media, I don't know whether or not if the guy went to court. I don't think that guy ever went to court, but he was dismissed, and people will contribute his dismissal to receiving bribe. You understand? They say he acted unprofessionally. He compromised his police integrity to receiving money so that he will not actually do the right thing when it comes to investigating those
see,
that are involved.
That's Bola though. And that Bola you talking about?
I'm talking about the police.
Yeah, that Bola day.
The operation guy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but then we got the deputy to the NSA, the deputy director for I think administration operation that also got fired for linking himself for drugs linked straight. If I hear Bola different.
So I agree with you. Whether or not these guys are arrested or dismissed for either being involved with the cocaine or taking bribe, they should still serve term in jail. A bribe, a policeman receiving bribe, you should be arrested and put in jail. You understand? Until you go to court. Now, I don't know why most of these guys are dismissed and they say, okay, that's it. They dismiss you, that's it. How many are there in jail? Nobody, right? Okay, so you mentioned something concerning the lady that even went to bribe the police officers.
Yes.
That lady should be arrested.
Exactly.
That lady should have been charged to be somebody who facilitated the process. You people have suspect right there. Then you let the suspect leave. Because if you taking your 10,000, people see it to be little money. 10,000 a lot of money for our poor people in Liberia. You take 10,000. You say, in fact, the man was saying that it is not even 10,000 he received, isn't it? SOJ. He said he did not receive.
Yeah, he said he received more than that. He said he received more than that.
Yes. So let us be fair here. Let us be fair to our people. You know. And those sycophants that are around the puppet, and I hope the puppet see through them. Because those are the people tomorrow when the puppet relinquish, when his term is over, they will be the same people leaking out all kind of funny information and lying on the puppet. The puppet, I pray to God that he see through them, see that these people are deceitful, that they don't have his interest, the same mindset that the puppet want to help this nation. They do not have that same agenda. Most of them are there to take for themselves. And to be honest with you, I was very shocked. You know, when the police IG said very, very, very important people will be coming. We're going to be arresting very, very important people, top official of the government. You know who my mind went to? I was thinking about a lot of people. And shockingly, the speaker surprised me. His name is not in any of these things. Because I thought he was in it.
I myself too.
I thought you were good. I said, okay, you know what? the speaker and the speaker I introduced and said I'm the Senate advisor and the wife, having to be the wife of the speaker. I thought the two of them were going to be in this thing, but surprisingly, you can't even hear that name. Martin Cotton can't even call that name.
No, but it will come on later on though. Martin Collins just releases small money executive. He got some legislator apart.
The man making us weak now. The man said he has tsunami. And when somebody tells you they have tsunami, it means that massive information coming out. And nothing like that came out. So the judge case from brother, from the initial stage, I was with the president. I was with the security apparatus, but the distraction is too much. SOJ, look at, let's take for instance, the police, the purchasing of the police cars. That was a big distraction. That alone, with all these statements, it makes you to think that the police is not honest. You understand? Oh, you're talking about United States. If they think that United States government can do secret business, these people they didn't get no secret. You do business with them, they will tell. Anybody asks, oh, you did business with a person, they will tell you the exact thing they did with you. They will tell you. It's not going to be hidden. And for us to hear that the police, in fact, even though the police do not have spokespeople or PRO people, like the guy on Spoon, and then the other guy for Henry Costa, he's a liar, so we can't even believe anything he says. But for people to be speaking for the police, and everybody giving contradicting statements. I mean, it is a shame. SOJ, I think the police, they started doing a good job. If you know you are tinted, if you know you are involved in a drugs thing, step aside. I mean, you can step aside. That doesn't mean that they dismiss you, but recuse yourself.
Yeah, thank you, CEO. Yeah. All right, that is CEO. I hope Uncle Tom will not tell my CEO that the CEO is trying to go CEO that strong Boakai supporter. So don't come here tonight. Can't tell me say the CEO now.
I want good for the paper. I want nobody
like every one of us. We want President Boakai to succeed, but not to proceed wrongfully. That's different. Uncle Tom, you've been around. I call you Uncle. I coming before the 7. You should know that you already in that beating down. So you saw the wall. We don't want anything now. Those intimidation we dropped before we came out to the play there. We played the Better Yara video. They put it, they used to send to Better Yara because the war late in the night. Because they said they are security risks. Because they say the president just sent people there without any due process. This thing led to what? Where we have to be walking from long distance as small as not even teenage yet. We don't want that happening in our country again. All right, let me put my own take here. The officials, not only these officials alone, and I like reminding people because I like, because we the history. No, the line is open, Uncle Tom. You can call anytime. The line be open. Let me tell you this. The people, right? These people that we dismissed, forget about them, put them one side. Patrick Wozie, LRRC. It was investigated. People called on a lot of people. People called and said the man lied. They're not my number. The man lied. I know the number. But after the investigation, the president, you're not interrupt me at my time to
information for progress.
No.
For progress.
No.
Information for progress.
No. The man want. Let me tell you, the man that Boakai supporter. You know what they can do? When you hit it, they can't distract you. They're not distract me.
No, information for progress.
Matthew, not distract me.
Information for progress.
Okay, 10 minutes, 10 seconds. 10 seconds for information for progress. Quick. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a topics that were outlined by you that we discussed.
Yeah, that's the topic I'm talking about. Okay. Let me go to the topic. No problem. Don't forget about Patrick Wozie. Okay, I agree. No problem. Let me forget about Patrick Wozie. The president dismissed No problem. I will not go off topic, no problem. The president dismisses many of his officials. Not only what my uncle Tom Weah Carter was saying negligence. No! When they were fired, the letter is there. Those that they fired for negligence and stuff that they Boakai, they said he accepted money from these people and they have not been arrested yet. This is how they arrest. This is why police. This is how police can initiate crime. Uncle Tom, I'll give you a thing. I'll get 1 more minute. This is how police can initiate crime. The fact that they have a link of a woman.
Going to the next topic.
That the topic, not my topic. My time to talk about. Hey, the fact that they were going to, they have a link. I introduce you. You talk. Mike talk. The CEO talk. My time. So you see that. Hey, look. So the lady that brought out 10,000. They suppose they sent 10,000. The person is supposed to be a person of interest. If you are following of real criminal justice, real proceedings, any person that did police, law enforcement operations, law enforcement management, and report writing initiation of crime. Somebody we're looking for somebody that stole something. Then somebody say, let's say my card lost. Then you bring me my wallet in the car, but we shouldn't allow you to talk. That's why I see it. We're looking for people that connect to drugs. You bring in money to get the police to ease, small, to not treat the poor and buy the way they can treat their friend Liberians. So you brought 10,000, but that person has to be asked. That person is not who gave that money? Where you take that money from? What is your connection to that person? We didn't hear anything about that. So my ending to this thing here is the president dismisses people but will not fire them. In the UP government, once an official is dismissed, that means that the president will not punish me. But we'll go after sedition that will grab for the same crime. So that's how it is. That's how I see it. And many Liberians see it like that. Uncle Tom, welcome on Gedeh HotSeat. You got your 1 minute 30 seconds to give your. We'll not interrupt you, but go ahead with your. You don't can give me hard time tonight. Oliver is not here, and we are all in your zeal. Go ahead.
Thank you, SOJ. I will take 3 minutes because I'm taking the CEO 2 minutes.
But why you want to mention me when you already talk?
No, that way, not for you. Not for you. I'm taking the
man, I gave my 2 minutes to the man.
On the next topic.
Okay, but good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening. Go ahead, take 3 minutes.
Yeah,
good evening.
I just want to say thank you to my brother Gedeh, and you just told me that he's from Gaudi, so I believe he my parent there, because I where my mother or my grandmother came from, and I know the G, and thank God that you on the right side of the whole thing. But on the serious note, all of the accusations you're talking about, the Martin Collins that you're believing so much,
no. Without believing Martin Collins, we don't say Martin Collins yet. Without believing Martin Collins, where you take Martin Collins benefit from?
Oh yeah, because he's the one that get a list for the drug pool. That's why he called it a name, and that's the only thing.
No. For me,
okay, SOJ, give me time now. Security.
Don't interrupt the CM man.
But the CM man giving misinformation about our show. We don't say we depend on Martin Collins. We have to correct it.
Man, protect it, man. Protect it, man. I ain't provide no information.
No, but you're not protecting me, Matthew.
And you know that drugs case is not just ordinary case. Those who are involved in the drugs, they cannot investigate them beyond closed door, because even if you expose somebody to being a drug dealer, that person can get killed. It's just a society that is not really up to the standard compared to the other country that are narco state. You can't even the judge cannot go in the court to judge these people. And I wonder if somebody to ask you, SOJ, you think, and be very honest, if they tell you say Joel Howard is in drugs, will you believe it or not?
No, I won't believe it until when I see that. When I see it, I won't believe. I don't even believe.
You don't wait for the rule of law. That law will always be the law until everything is done. And after investigation, you will get to know the truth. Don't never put your neck on the chopping block for people, especially for those that support we are. You don't see do you know anything wrong with him? John, we have paid 48 million. There was no question asked about it.
Did you ask question about the 10 million that have been built in for you?
No, you have record that I'm building for 10 million.
What do you mean? That's what they said. You know what? The president said that. No, the president said that when he went to BBC. Yeah, he said that when he went to BBC. Yes, he said that when he went to BBC. Thank God, I'm here to buttress what I say. No problem. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. I will tell you that, take my word, that anybody, I repeat, anybody that involved to the drugs business, be it Joseph Boakai, Tata Boakai, or Katima Boakai, will be brought to justice.
Thank you, but we are not saying that.
And I own record for it.
All right, thank you.
The president gave a very beautiful speech. You know, when there's a crisis, the president speaks. I think we get a president now. When there's a crisis in the country, he can address the people.
Yesterday, Uncle Tom was having problem with drugs. We are recording his speech. Today, he didn't get no problem.
We're recording speech.
You.
No, I never do. You must never talk about the president. When the president recorded the speech and sent it to the studio, it became the position.
All right, thank you, Uncle Tom. Okay, Uncle Tom, thank you. At least President Weah gave you a job, but you refuse it, but you still receive pay for it. But no problem. Like one of the bad things he did too as well.
I think you are Martin calling on the house because you are giving me new information.
All right, thank you. All right, Nyambe, welcome, Nyambe. We are about to leave as well. So since you are here, so we'll just go straight to the topic that you met on.
No problem, man. I get it, man. 3 minutes. They summarize the
Okay. The president's speech. Then let me summarize. Let me just read it. No problem. See you override me. Now, the President Boakai addressed the nation about the arrest of ex-Vice President Taylor and the drug issues. Are his statements truthful to the Liberian people? Has he followed the Constitution since taking office? And then the second question that we on yet before you came. The officials dismissed due to their suspected involvement in the 370 million and 19 million worth of cocaine have not been arrested, despite being dismissed by the president based on these allegations, connecting to these allegations. Why, Nyambe? Why? Go ahead. That's the time. We'll give you 3 minutes according to the CEO. There's a time to talk. You can go ahead.
Thank you very much. Am I loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Thank you very much. First of all, President Boakai's speech was a disgrace to the nation. Not only a disgrace.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised? Okay. Not only a disgrace, but it's disservice to leadership. Not only a disservice to leadership, it's a showcasing of the fact that he does not know what is going on in his own government. And I think Ellen Johnson Sirleaf warned us several times by her refusal to support him to be president of the country. Let me give you something to chew on.
Nobody needed her endorsement anyway. No, go ahead, but sorry.
This president is the only president in the Republic of Liberia who is on record for violating Liberian laws without any stupor. This is the only president who violated Supreme Court rulings without any stupor. This is the only president who does not care about how Liberians feel about his actions. So when you see the things that are happening to Joel Howard Taylor, and the president's speech is a lip service to the rule of law. And I'll tell you in a little bit. So the speech was a disgrace to the nation. It's a disservice. It's an embarrassment. And I don't think anybody should give it credence. Let me bring you to speed for some of the things I'm talking about. This president and his government, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, wrote on August 5th, the Ghanaian government announcing that Joel Howard Taylor was going to come to Ghana to perform some duties that the government of Liberia has sanctioned. This government, on August 5th, she was supposed to travel on the 20th of August. When the foreign minister is making a diplomatic note to the president of Ghana to the government of Ghana in a note verbal, the president of the republic will not be in doubt. The foreign minister cannot write in a diplomatic note on behalf of the former vice president and not inform the president that, hey, look, the vice president is going to perform these roles and we are sending a note verbal to the government so they can give her all the protections that she needs. And they particularly they requested that the Ghana government would give her all protection and courtesy when she get to Ghana. And what happened? The day she was leaving, in the face of that note verbal, she was arrested at the airport. Tell me, before the police director of our country arrest a former vice president, is the police director do it by himself? You tell the president. You will inform the president why you have to arrest the former vice president on her way to a function in Ghana. The police director must inform the president and must tell the president the need for that arrest. When the president already had information that she was supposed to be in Ghana on the 20th and she was supposed to travel, if they had anything against her, why they couldn't have arrested her to the house? But they wrote the letter on the 5th. She's supposed to travel on the 19th. I mean, on the 20th. And then they arrested her on the day that she's traveling. From the 5th to the 20th, you couldn't arrest her to her house? So can anybody tell me, those who are supporting this government, can you tell me that was it on that day, the 20th, that the police knew that she was traveling? That they had to rush and arrest her and say she might be a flight risk? Does that former vice president look at flight risk? She looked at flight risk when the foreign ministry issued a note of verbal on her behalf, and then they issue a second note of verbal for her to travel again in October. She got 2 letters from the foreign ministry to travel. And the government says she is a flight risk. Is that why we must sit down and say Joseph Boakai and his government, they were acting in the pills of the law? These people decided to disgrace Joel Howard Taylor. You know why they did that? Because
is it 10 minutes? Is it 10 minutes you gave Mr. Jeru? Or 15 minutes?
Mr. Jeru, the men are the CEO panelists here.
I even talk for 3 minutes. I'm looking at my time here. They may take my time off. They want to put my time back.
No, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
When someone were Pierre, they will not give us 2 minutes.
My brother.
You are going more than 5 minutes.
My brother.
You are going more than 5 minutes.
My brother, they made it clear that I will talk for 3 minutes. I talk for 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And you stop me.
But at 3 minutes, Matthew, going for 3 minutes because
they gave you when I came myself, when I joined the show, they gave me 2 minutes. So I think it should be able to call across the table. It should be able to call across the table.
No, Matthew, that gave that without the way you interrupting, I'm coming to start me. I can do it.
But it's unfair. Y'all gotta make my minute back. All the time
how y'all give somebody more time to speak, then give the other person limited time.
All right, no problem. Matthew, when you give me time, I'll give you.
I want my 1 minute back.
I'll get a minute, Bob. Once you don't want Matthew time to talk, I'll get 3 minutes. That will be fair. Yeah, go ahead.
Then he talk for 2 minutes. They'll give me that 2 minutes too.
No problem.
So I tell him my 1 minute plus my 2 minutes, then he can come and do a 3 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Then you talk 2 minutes first. So I gotta pay my debt.
Hold on, minute. Talking about my minute going on.
My minute time when I really there, I start. You just start.
Okay, you start. Go ahead.
My brother, you know, when people sit and defend this government action, I wonder whether they live in utopia or they live in Jupiter. They don't know what's happening on Earth. You see this government making mistakes upon mistakes upon mistakes upon mistakes. Tell me, my people, we're talking about drugs here. Let me tell you, let me go to the charges quickly because Matthew want to come. Let me see if he can challenge this. According to the law that they are using, that they charge Joel Taylor with Howard Taylor with. One of the charges is unlicensed importation of controlled drugs or substance. What
they
did
just
that
copy,
law say?
they just copy and paste on Leroy. Something, yeah. Go ahead.
What did that law say? Section 14.83 says, a person commits an offense if he or she purposely, I want you to look at these words, knowingly imports into Liberia any controlled drugs or substances listed in Schedule 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in Schedule 1, 2, 3, and 4, there are 24 contrabands. I want to ask Matthew and anybody who supports Joseph Boakai tonight, when you sit down in your chair among your family, can you look in the face of your child and say, I know that Joel Howard Taylor imported drugs? Can you say that? None of you can say that.
None of them.
No one can say that. The law says, before you charge somebody with unlicensed importation of drugs, you must have shown that the person physically imported drugs in the country. Let me show you one more thing. Because I want Matthew to come and debunk these things. Let's go to the next charge. Unlicensed exportation of drugs. A person commits an offense if he or she export or send drugs out of Liberia. Any controlled drug or substance listed in Schedule 1, 2, 3, and 4. Section 14.84. Can Matthew and anybody who support this government tell me that Joel Howard Taylor had drugs and she packaged it and she exported it out of the country, for which you charge her with that charge?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I'll use the 30 seconds right here. Let me tell you one more charge they gave up. Let me get one more charge. They said unlicensed sale, trading, dispensation, dispensation, delivery, distribution, dispatch, in transit. Is anybody here who can attest tonight that a person commits an offense if he or she offer to sell drugs or sold drugs or trade or administer or dispense or deliver or give away to another person or distribute or dispatches or transit or transport any controlled drugs in Schedule 1, 2, and 3, 4. Can anybody here tell me that the government of Liberia is right for charging Joel Howard Taylor with selling drugs? You saw Joel Howard selling drugs?
All right, thank you. Thank you. We'll come back to you. That go to Matthew. Matthew.
The mentor for 2 minutes.
No, that is that. You'll come back. We'll come back to you on the Matthew.
You cannot dictate.
Matthew, hold on now. Matthew, hold on. No, Matthew, you don't want dictating. No, but we ready for you yet. I come and ask you the question before you answer. So let me ask the question first. No. You said the man will not dictate to us, but you dictate to him. You say you will not dictate to us, but
I don't want to provide few clarity.
Matthew, you will get a few clarity. Yeah, but we'll get you a few clarity when you answer your question 3. We're going to question 3 now. So while you answer your question 3, since we're giving you 3 minutes, you will answer the clarity plus. Just make sure you check your time. So you're checking Mr. Jeru time. Because Mr. Jeru will be checking your time.
Mr. Jeru talk for more than even 7 minutes.
No. I don't believe that.
That's not the issue.
Okay, the vice president. Let me ask you the question 3. The vice president.
Let me clarify.
You will clarify it. We ask you. No, Matthew, that's how we do
that I want to provide clarity for.
Okay, you will provide a clarity when you speaking in your 3 minutes. I will give you 3 minutes instead of 2. I don't get 2. I want you and we'll get 3 minutes. So let me ask you the question. Then you provide the clarity and get your story. That's how we do. So, Vice President Taylor remains in jail. How long will her trial last? To you now. Or is this just another form of intimidation by this government? Matthew, you get 3 minutes. It's a short question, so you can lay your premise for the 1 minute, and then you get 2 minutes to answer the question. So go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You said for how long will she stay in jail? Matthew G, all the supporters of this government or President Boakai are not a quote. And one thing you should know is that the drugs issue is non-bailable. It's a non-bailable crime. So this is why all the appeal they made, everything failed.
She's still in jail, we know. So how long will her trial last? What do you think? What do you think? How long will trial last?
That's what I said. I'm not the court. All right? I'm not a court. So the court that level the charges, she will appear in court, and the government will provide evidence to all the charges they level against her. Number one. Two, Mr. Jeru said the former vice president was arrested at the airport. That's not the case. He misleading us and the public. The former VP was not arrested at the airport. She was invited by the police at the police headquarters. She was invited. Or check on the 5th. Check all the media stations, on their platform.
So Matthew, when they took the vice president from the airport, where did they carry the vice president? To her house?
What I'm saying, if somebody is arrested, if Matthew G go to the airport and they say, "Oh, police, he is wanted by the police," and they wanted to arrest me, I'll be arrested and be taken from my car and even be handcuffed.
She did not allow it. Did I allow it?
To the police headquarters. Who did not allow it?
They her security were fighting. They were having it. You didn't see your video?
Amen. SOJ, the people, they are not more than the government. All right? So even if they were wanting to arrest her and handcuff her, they were going to do that. Or security will not post up to government. So Mr. Jeru shouldn't come here, to deceive us or to mislead us. Check that. What I said. Check on all the media, OKFM, the Spoon, the Vision Online, and you just name the rest. She was invited. All right. So another thing is that why Jeru said why she was not arrested at our house. Or she was not invited before that particular day. Who knows? The intelligence, the security guard, maybe they got it on that particular morning. Yes. So you myself cannot determine when to invite her, at the LMP headquarters. And you myself cannot sit here now and tell the public, they receive intelligence long time, and they sit on it. They did not go to execute, and they waited for her to go at the RIA for departure to Ghana before the government invited her at the LMP headquarters. No, that's not the case. So, when we speaking to some of these things, we have to be careful. Like what I say, I will not go in details because the case is in court. And the other issue is about the former vice president exported drugs. You and myself on the show, this morning, for my time, is in the morning hour. You myself cannot sit here, or Matthew, I cannot sit here to tell you, the former vice president exported drugs or not. It is a quote. It is a quote that will prove that. The defense.
Is it a quote will prove that?
It is the government that will prove beyond all reasonable doubts you know, to do that, for to be, you know, convicted or for to be acquitted. If the government cannot produce, you know, the necessary evidence, you know, the hard facts that she exported drugs or she was involved with the drugs issue, if the government cannot establish that, then she will be acquitted. But
30 more seconds.
Whenever they provide all these, you know, hard facts, no prima facie, you know, she'll be guilty. Nobody against the former vice president. She's a, you know, Liberian like myself. She's a former senator, you know, former vice president. And, you know, she has reached almost the highest seat of this country. And, you know, so because of the law, now why keeping her in jail now? And even when they were defeated in this going election, you know, as former vice president, because of the laws that are on the book, she receiving all benefits. They gave her the necessary courtesy. They provide lodging. They provide security for protection. So, Mr. Jeru cannot sit here to this morning and you know, to mislead some of us.
All right,
Mr. Jeru yesterday.
All right.
Mr. Jeru yesterday.
No, Matthew, you can't do that.
No,
Matthew,
now. Let me learn on this. Let me learn on this.
No.
Let me learn on this.
No, Matthew,
give me a few seconds.
No, but Matthew, listen now.
You are treating me fair now.
Hold on, Matthew, hold on. You have not been on the show, so apparently you are not following the rules. Once your time reach, you have to stop, and then when you want anything, we can give you 30 more seconds.
More time, yeah.
It doesn't matter, Matthew. Don't do that. We don't want to do that. We don't do that, please.
Okay,
don't
5 seconds.
We give you time. If you don't, hold on now. You have to wait first, and then we'll give you time. You can't say no and continue. No.
Okay.
We have rules here. The CEO did that other time when they put it, he told them to stop because you have to stop. Once your time reaches, you have to wait there. If you get something else to add, we can still always give you time.
I put myself on mute.
No, I'll give you the 5 seconds. Go ahead. I'll give you the 5 seconds that you asked for. But when we say hold on, then you have to hold on. Go ahead. Matthew, you gave me the 5 seconds. Now go ahead now.
Yeah, man, he doesn't want to talk because
I'll finish putting myself on mute and you're coming back. So what I want to say is that what I want to say, you know, is that Mr. Jeru is one of the, you know, one of those Liberians that said the worst thing against Weah government, Weah and Taylor government. And you know, we get record for that. And some of those videos are around. We can prove beyond all reasonable doubts. Mr. Jeru is one of those that fought George Weah government and the 2023 election. We are defeated.
Let's see. You said that you see that you are like today.
So for you to come here today and say
Matthew,
the current administration is reckless and all of that, you know, we disagree with him.
Yeah, but Matthew, listen. Okay, thank you. But this is why though, Matthew, you brought your own thing here. You say I was going off topics, right? You say tonight we're off topics. Then you come back again and say we're gonna give you 5 seconds to go off topics. So you keep me saying you want to talk about George Weah and Gedeh Jeru. That one Gedeh Jeru and George Weah, they topic on the thing that you forget it. But anyway, CEO, you can go ahead and go to number 3. Or that go to Mike. Mike, go first. Then the CEO come and then what do you call it?
I think the CEO are not talking.
All right, let me go, my man, because you know, for me, I cannot preempt or predict what the outcome is going to be with the VP. But from all indications, what we are seeing, the swiftness, you know, that swift justice we are seeing, or that swift, investigation, the way things are so fast, it will make you to think that you said, you know what, the way things are going fast, maybe we're going to either go into the case, and if the vice president is acquitted, she's going to go home, or if she's found guilty, she's going to stay in there. That's what I thought. But guess what, SOJ? The hearing that was scheduled for the second, that was scheduled rather, they have put the request there for it to be postponed to what? The second.
They
so
went?
You see, there's a delay. Yeah.
Hold on. What you said? What is scheduled, Matthew, or on? So and I'm muting. Yeah, go ahead. I think you were having background.
Yeah, the schedule of first appearance in court was postponed. They requested postponement, and the date they requested it for is the 2nd
of September.
And I saying 2nd, Judge Weah is scheduled to return to the country.
And then it's postponed it.
No, they're asking for postponement.
For what?
So I tell you, my man, I told you over the government did. In fact, when the government started this whole thing, right? When the whole thing started, and the government started arresting her own, the first thing that came in, the first impression I had was, damn, this government is brave enough to start arresting her own people. Because when you arrest your own people, guess what? There's a lot of secrets or a lot of back dealings that went on. Some people will not take it and say, oh, when I'm going down, everybody will go down. They will start talking. So I said, I give this government respect. Then come the VP. And the VP, oh my man, I'm telling you, are totally different. I'm against it, the way they handle it. It is not how a mature government should handle such things. This lady is not an ordinary person. If even you see her with, you know what? Why the American people, as bad as murder is, they can see you murder, but yet they will read a right to you. They will say you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to lawyer. In fact, anything you say right now would be used against you in the court of law. Even though they saw the person or the person killing the person. You understand? But it will make sure that you are innocent until that verdict is read. And to treat this lady, one time we came from the show, right? SOJ, when I spoke on this, they said, my man, somebody called me. I'm not going to call name because for me, I don't like it. The reason I don't like it, then you will not get good information. They called me and said, my man, why you behind the Joy Howard Taylor business? They will more her husband kill our people. You should be happy said they lock her up. You understand? So my man, it doesn't work on our platform like that. We don't do things like that. This platform is intended for us to disseminate information that will help our people. And our people is not only Grand Gedehians, our people are the entire Liberia. So when you talking about this woman, stop talking about her kids, stop supporting her. She's supposed to be in jail by now because she was there. She was sitting there when Chancellor was slaughtering people and she never said anything. No, it's not how it works. It's not how it works. Some of us, we believe in President Boakai because we know President Boakai has experience and he would deal with this kind of stuff professionally. So to tell you, let me end with this. If you ask me today, how long the case is going to take, it depends on how the person, the authority says how long it's going to take. Because The justice is what the authorities say it is. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I agree with you, but let me go to Mike here. Mike, I'll see you on Nyambwe. You'll be the last on this question here. Let's say I will go, and then you'll be the last on the question. Then we'll go to question 2. So, question 4, right? We're still on 3. Do you think the vice president, if you read Avi, I agree with Avi. So me, I'm not talking again. The trial will not be speeded. The message is received. I agree with that. So I'll give my time to Nyambwe later on. But let me go to Mike. Mike, what is your take on this? Your 2 minutes, please. Now, when Matthew get 3 minutes.
I think I spoke on my take on the vice president, right?
Oh, okay. Let me go to. Sorry. Let me go to Nyambwe. Nyambwe, go ahead. But you see, Matthew made me to lost track. Yeah, don't mind Matthew. He just the man. We absent for a long time. He come by. He won't be arguing. Yeah, go ahead, Nyambwe. What is your take? You think it will be? You send me your story. You send something in the chat room. Do you want me to put it up here or what?
I want you to put it on. I want to start with that.
All right.
I want to start with that because I like to tell my younger brother Matthew, maybe when he going to University of Liberia.
Matthew say I went off the topic, but he didn't say Matthew say
University. There are some words you can forget. It happened to me too.
He said I went off topic, but he went off topic too.
So
what got it all ma?
So while you are looking for it, let me answer the question. As soon as it come out, I will come to it. Whether this trial is going to be quick or protracted. This trial was not meant to be quick or anything. This trial is meant to kill the spirit. Let's come back to what you put on the screen. Matthew, when you say she was not arrested at the airport, that's why I look for the legal definition of arrest. Oh, put it back, please. An arrest is the legal authority used by law enforcement to take a person into custody. What did they do? They took her into custody.
Exactly.
And deprive them of their freedom because of the suspected crime. What did they do to her? They deprive her of her freedom to move because they suspected a crime. Thank you very much. You can take it from there. I just want to tell my brother there are some words you go to university, you can forget. So this one is one of them that he forgot. But let me go to the issue you raised. No, he forgot.
The man want to be political.
That means he deceptive.
The man want to be political at all.
No, that deception. That's not good for this kind of discussion. Because if you can't this kind of discussion, our people need to learn from us. That's why some of you see me when something happens, when it's in the government favor, I speak it as is, and people get mad with me. I don't go when it comes to this kind of thing. I don't play politics because the people in Grand Gedeh, when I'm speaking, they should believe in me. When I tell them this is wrong, they must say Gibson said yesterday it was right. Today, the other one he said wrong. I think he's right. You're that wait. I want people to believe that way. I don't want to play deception when I'm discussing the kind of thing. This trial was not meant to be fast. This trial is not even meant to be ended. This trial is intended to break the spirit of Joel Howard Taylor. This trial is intended to divert people's attention from the main issue. We are talking about $19.2 million worth of drugs that came through this government. And then 1 month later, they discover another 300.17 million drugs in the same government in 1 month, in the space of 1 month. We are talking about this kind of drug. We're not even talking about that now. You know why? They created a scenario where we talk about Joel Taylor and forget about the main drug issue. They know Joel didn't have any drugs. Listen, the issue we are talking about, SOJ, the issue took place in 2021.
In 2022.
She went to Dubai in 2021. And then you know why? You know why she went to Dubai? And these people know they know the story. The group that she went to meet in Dubai, they came to Liberia in 2020 to ask Joel to help them to start a gold business in Liberia. When they came, they told her they went back and they came in 2021 to see whether she can help them to start a gold business. She was not able to help them to start a gold business. They invited her to Dubai. They gave her $45,000 for her expenses, etc., for the people she traveled with. She came back to Liberia. They gave her another $75 in 2022 to help her with her NGO. What was the NGO? They stopped the drug NGO that she formed. Stop drugs NGO that she formed. That's what they gave her the $75,000 for. She asked them to do that.
All right, thank you.
Now, what law they are using? The law they are using was 2023. In law, laws are not retroactive.
No.
So 30 seconds. Let me ask.
No. Now you're trying to use him, man. I know your trick.
You know, you want to buttress it. That number, you will still get it. You just buttress what you see, then you come back. Yeah, see you go ahead. You come back. See you go ahead.
My brother, we have to educate our people. The law they are using to charge her, the law was created in 2023.
Yeah, but they charge you for 20.
The law cannot go back and charge you for crime you committed 1, 2, 3, 4 years ago. My man, don't confuse the public now. Let me finish.
My man, I'm not.
No, that get you. Okay, that get us 30 seconds. Then you get a 30 seconds to buttress you. Yeah, see you go ahead.
Go ahead.
You will still get 1 minute, 1.30 seconds.
See you go ahead. I want to play frisky before they ban me.
Because you know me to be a strong worker supporter now, you think I'm bringing trouble. On this one,
somebody please break in.
with you. On this one, with the VP situation, I'm with you. You understand? Now the question, because you made a statement, you said the crime committed in the past, you cannot bring it. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, when you associate yourself with somebody you unknowingly, that person you even know then they didn't bring your drugs business to you. They came to you to donate to your foundation. If you can remember, during the election of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, there was a guy who donated to the Clinton's foundation. In fact, Clinton had to return that money. You understand? Because they didn't know the intent of that person. So for somebody to think that the VP received donation for a foundation, therefore she's doing drugs for the people, I don't think it's fair. So let me ask you a question. So this is why I'm asking you now, because you are occurring with the law and all of that. So if I come to you, Mr. Jerry, and say, Mr. Jerry, I know you're doing your foundation in like you are helping students. So the mean can give you $500. I give you the $500. And behold, I almost say I'm a big drugs dealer. When you accepted my $500, you even know the kind of thing I do to get money. I accepted your $500, and in fact, I put it in my foundation. When they start to investigate, because I gave you $500, am I going to be held liable or held as or actually charge me with something? Are they going to charge me with something?
This is what we call debilitating assessment of the issue. So let me just put it this way. I'll let Jesus Christ tonight. I'll answer question with question. I am a friend of a guy who is a drug dealer. I don't know he's a drug dealer. He gave me $500. I went to church. They put say we raise an offering for God. I take my $500. I put it in the offering. Will the pastor know what I took it from drug dealer, or will he use it?
No.
So that's the same question here. The pastor don't know. I don't know the person's a drug dealer. So it's not attainable. It's debilitating. I don't know the person's a drug dealer. Now, what's the government? The government responsibility is to prove their case, not Joy Howard Taylor to prove her innocence. And that's exactly why people are arguing. Joy Howard Taylor remain innocent. In fact, she doesn't need to say anything at all. At all, she don't need to say anything. It is a government responsibility to prove that she's guilty and to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt, not all reasonable doubt. Because in law, there's no way you can talk about all reasonable doubt can put the case against the government. So here is the problem. Joy Howard Taylor, the government has to prove that in 2021, when she went to Dubai, there was a discussion of drugs between them, and they have a recording, they have a video, they have something signed that she put her signature to that showed that she was going to do drugs or business. In 2022, they have to show that there was a recording, video, audio, documentary to show that she and the drug dealer, they were in a deal. But even funny at that, CEO, let me tell you the funny thing. The man who they gave the fool, they told the man to call Joel. They took the man to the police station, Basiru. They told Basiru, they took him to the police station. They said, call her and tell her that you got gift for her. And he called her and said, we got 50,000 gift for you. We want to bring it to you. And she said, oh yeah, I shall be traveling. When I come back, then you can come to the house. That the recording they are using. Okay? But then, guess what? Basiru is out. He's walking around. Is he not going to be the mean man to be in jail? The man who they say he's a drug kingpin. He's walking around in Monrovia. All the guys that they arrested, deputy days, that all of them, they are walking around in Monrovia. Joy Howard Taylor is in jail.
Mr. Jerry, the man has a tip out, speaking to one of his friends. And he said
I have it right here.
Okay.
I have it right here. You can play for the political. Yeah. They may say you want to be involved in anybody's politics. They're not going to use it for their political gain. If he knew about any $300 million drugs, he'd rather go live in Russia than to be around here. Tell me, guys, how can we support a government that see the black and call it white and turn things upside down and think it's going to work? What they have done to Joy, it's not a good thing, because if we don't fight this thing, it will come right staring in our faces. If these people can violate Joy's rights, if people can frame Joy, if people can put false crime on Joy and keep her in jail just because the new drug law says you cannot be bailed out, and that drug law is being retroacted. They're going backward to punish somebody who allegedly committed a crime 2, 3, 4 years ago and bring it in front and say, yeah, we'll use it law. You just started law, but we'll use you because you did it before. They are putting her in jail. They're keeping her in jail and denying her bail. It can come to me. It can come to Matthew. It can come to Mike. It can come to Daniel. It can come to anybody. They can violate your right if they can do it to the Joy Howard Taylor, who is former vice president. We all need to speak against it to stop this nonsense. It's complete madness.
So let me bring in your man, Mr.
I'm going on mute, so Matthew can say I interrupted him.
Yeah. Go on mute. That Matthew have his time. Matthew.
Why you bring Matthew back again?
Oh no, okay, he got 30 seconds. Matthew.
Yeah, I don't want.
Matthew can speak because, yeah. Let Matthew come here. I don't have problem with that.
Yeah, I'm the lone soldier among all of you.
Man, I just be lone soldier. You and myself, we supporting the same man, but on this topic.
Well, you starting with them.
No,
you starting with them by saying. You starting with them by saying you are against the incarceration of the former vice president.
No. Then you are misquoting me. I said I am against the process, the way they started the process, the way they are treating the woman. I'm against it.
But why is it different from what I said?
No, okay, go ahead, boy. You go ahead.
Matthew, a question. Why is Matthew, can I ask you a question?
You can ask.
Matthew, do you think, I don't know your depth of understanding the law, so I'm not going to question anything. I'm just going to ask a question. You tell me what you think.
But law is common logic now. Even though I'm not a lawyer.
Exactly.
I can't pretend.
Do you think it was the right thing? Do you think it was a right thing for them to use a law to retroactively punish a person who committed a crime 4 years ago?
In this sense, I would say 100% yes.
Okay.
Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. Mr. Jerry went to Bison and committed a crime there. But the people or the security were in search of the person that carried on the act. And they were not able to find you. Or they did not have any knowledge of you at all, of your involvement. Then after even 5 years or even 10 years, it is established that Mr. Jeru is the one that committed this crime, this heinous crime. So what you think they will not security or the government will not come to arrest you in this manner?
You didn't answer the question, but I will tell you it's a complete
I
different
yes.
question. No, the question.
But that's the same thing you said.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Oh, you want me to speak? I don't want to take your time.
I did not answer the question.
Yeah, Rishi, you don't answer the question. I'm not talking about a drag. Listen. I'm not talking about a dragnet. Now, what you're talking about in law, we call it dragnet. Somebody committed a crime. You're looking for who made a crime, who did it in here. You're looking for the person. And then you're arresting other people, but you're not arresting the person, and you're looking for the criminal. And bam, you'll get a criminal. Now, the law does not say, the law does not require you to use a current prescription for a prescription that the person committed a crime in the jurisdiction. So if the prescription, the jurisdiction, the person committed the crime, if that prescription called for bail, that person will be granted bail because the person did not commit the crime in this new jurisdiction.
Mr. Gero.
Yeah.
The way you're doing it, you're making it difficult. You say you want to ask legal question, but you're speaking it legal way.
Yeah, I think so.
So the way you should say it is the law cannot punish what is older than it. That's what that word retroactive mean. So if Mr. Jeru is older than me, I can't punish him because he's older than me. The law can only punish what is older than. So if we are using the 2023 law, you can't use the 2023 law to punish some for a crime that was committed in 2021 or 2022. What a retroactive means. So
even of course, there were no crime committed.
Can I come in? Mr. Fremont, the question is addressed directly to me. So can I respond to No, I said yes. My first statement was yes.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
My first statement, it was 100% yes. Because the issue here is that, it's not that there was no crime or there was no law on the book in the past 3 years ago or 5 years ago. There was no drugs law on the book that the government was using in the past. So to answer the question, I would say yes. They have drugs law on the book, before even former VP Taylor came to power as vice president. So it is the same law. It's just that they did some amendment. Okay? They did some amendment. So it's not about retroactive. If there was no law on the book at all in the past, 5 years ago or 10 years ago, then you can consider it to be, a retroactive. So my brother Emmanuel, why you saying there? Is not the right way to place it. So even if they were not going to do an amendment on the book with the drugs law, do you think they cannot arrest somebody who are involved into drugs dealings or drugs handling 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and you are being caught today. You know that that with your involvement, it means that they should leave you. I will say no.
G. Okay, hold on, Mr. G. I don't want you to, because the way you said it, Joaquin, the way you said it, made me, I'm holding back a little bit because you make it appear like everybody against you. And I don't want you to appear that we are against you. Let's look at the law. Let's look at the 2014 law. Somebody look at the 2014 drug law and Weah. In the 2014 drug law, the very thing they charge, those charges that they had against the former vice president, the 2014 law, prior to 2023, that they were bailable. It was 2023 that it became not bailable. So if you are holding off for what happened in 2021, 2022, then you should have allowed to be bailed out, because the law that covered that 2022 is in that law that you accusing her is bailable. So you can't be caught in 2023 for what she did in 2022. That is not the law. That's not how the law works, Mr. G. That's politics. That's not law. This is not against the government. This is about Liberian.
No, Emmanuel, I disagree with you.
Okay, right,
I disagree with you.
Progress here because
no, Mr. Freeman. Mr. Freeman, I beg you. Yeah. Mr. Freeman, can we find the 2014 law and read the 2023 law and see why charging
the thing about email.
But if they do amendment on law, on a specific law, like they draw law now.
Can you hold on, Mr. G? I think the conversation here is now only going to be between one or two people. We are having a serious topic that we're dealing with. So, but you came late, Maya, even though you came late, but I may give you your 2 minutes so that you summarize. You've been training with us. I see you, on and off. I don't know if that's you, but
yeah, because my view and Maya, you're legend on the show.
Yeah. So email.
We are not going anywhere. We are not even going about 1 minute. I just need to try to clarify that as well.
Yeah. Just hold on, Mr. G. Email, go ahead and summarize all that we have discussed. Start from the first topic to now, because in the next 2 minutes we're going to everybody going to give the parting statement for us to record it or not. So go ahead, email your 2 minutes. You are muted.
Still muted. Okay, let me unmute myself. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Freeman. So the first one that was said was whether President Boakai addressed to the nation about the arrest of VP and what you said the statement was truthful or whatever.
No, the question was, what you think about his speech? Is there truth in it or deception?
No, I'm not going to use the word deception, but because right now it's opinion based. There's no fact. You can quote the fact, but because we all had different ways we interpret the facts. So in my opinion, in my mind, there were parts in the speech that were right, but there were parts in the speech that, in my opinion, that were not right, and that has to do with what you say. You dispense the law equally. That was an issue with, because in my opinion, a word doesn't mask its action when it comes to that particular part.
I agree with you.
And all of us here know that 13 government officials were asked by the president. Some of them suspended, some of them dismissed. Now, if it's so great that a president will dismiss you, it means you should be facing the law right away. The president can't dismiss you for a crime and still say we don't have probable cause to arrest you. So the president doesn't know what you're doing. You're not thinking right. So if I heard the deputy information minister saying the president action is different from the security action. That was dumb to me. I heard him say that on OK FM.
I'm not heard. I wonder these guys. What are they? What kind of thing they're smoking?
Yeah, I you say the president
is smoking Ibu. Nigerian message smoking Ibu.
But sometimes when you take this thing on, the people say you are a sedition or you are against the government. This is not about being against government.
Right now, it's not about sedition business. It's not even about you.
So in my opinion, I just have that issue with. You spoke well that you repose, confidence in me to serve the nation. Yes, that's what we know. That's how we call you president.
And we still trust for somehow. We still trust him. But you got to change president.
They make that time. They make that time. But you're making mistake. And one thing that can make people feel, Mr. Freeman, is that people who are around you who voted for you will make you to believe that you are doing the right thing. And you're not listening to people who vote for you. That way you can feel.
Yeah.
Right. That where failure can come from. And people who are around you, when you try to talk to them, they say, "Oh, man, you're against that man. What are you talking to him for?" Can you imagine somebody took my number from their phone to stop calling me because they say I hate Joseph Boakai? I said, me? Why you think so? When I started knowing Joseph Boakai, you don't even know Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai was the name of the Assemblies of God Church, where I came from.
I don't know if I can give my party statement.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
So in my opinion, Mr. Freeman, the entire I can't trash the entire speech, but I think when it comes to that part where you say you dispense the law equally, I think that part is deceptive to me.
I agree with you. That is the place I raised eyebrow myself. I said, how will you say that when the justice is not going equally with everybody that they're accused? But anyway, we all here. I think we are a little tired. Yeah.
Mr. Freeman.
Yes.
Before Mr. Gazing gave a departing statement, I want to ask him.
Go ahead. 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you. He keep on emphasizing on whether the former vice president was directly involved with, importation or exportation of drugs. The charges, was not right. So I want to ask him, is it the only charge they have on a charge sheet, against the former vice president?
No.
Good question.
No, that's not the only charge they have against the vice president. I don't know if I have time to go through them and tell you how bogus they are. There are about 8 charges they have there.
Can you just name them?
No,
you can go
only that one. Only that question I want to clarify.
Other one, they are bogus too. Another one.
Can you just scan through them? Let hear them.
No, Mr. Freeman, it's okay.
No, it's not.
My question is okay.
People training. But why you?
My question is okay.
I know you okay, but we asking him to read them.
Okay.
Why you running away from it?
No, because he keep on emphasizing on that one, on that one charge.
Because you want for the people to hear some of the things that they will laugh.
Let me go to the. I save it on my desktop. Let me go to it quickly, and then I will point the charges out and tell you why they are bogus.
So after that would be your
it's almost 4 a.m. Yeah.
My man, you can't sleep usually. A man does not sleep usually, so let him be there. I mean,
Today's Saturday, Matthew not going to work.
Matthew not going to work today. He ain't got job. The Jordan Barack government not getting job.
Matthew get job. Matthew got job.
Matthew job.
Matthew wasn't to the phone.
I see what Matthew say. You not even talk to me again because of Joseph Boakai being there.
Mr. Jeru, Matthew must say you to talk every day. He's asking. Matthew must say you to talk every day. What are we speaking about on this? But you speak to me. You can't call me.
Okay, let's go to the charges. Let's go to the charges.
I mean, I'm available. My lines are available. Your lines available.
I'm going to name them. The first one is importation of controlled drug sales. Okay, I don't believe that Joel Howard Taylor imported any drug. They have not shown any evidence. We yet to see the evidence. Even the charge sheet, they not show any evidence where she imported drugs. At least they should hint it in the charge sheet. Okay, they only talk about her meeting with people. They also talk about exportation, meaning that Joel Howard Taylor took drugs from Liberia and sent it to other countries to sell it. They also talk about her selling drugs on the Liberian market. I don't see none of us know that Joel Howard Taylor ever sold drugs on the Liberian market. Even the opponent that she had when she was contesting for the senatorial position, none of them one day accuse her and say, "Oh, you are a drug dealer, you cannot be our senator." None of them did anything like that. Now, where does the government have a little edge? Abuse of office. Because abuse of office is an ambiguous charge. They can use anything. They'll say, "Oh, because you were vice president at the time and you met with the people to do gold business, it's not your office responsibility to help anybody with gold. They can go through the commerce ministry, but you didn't allow them. They came to you and you didn't direct them. Therefore, you abuse your office." Okay, but it's bailable. She can bail herself, and the case can be going on. That is no big deal. It's a third degree of felony. Third degree, not even a second degree felony. Third degree. Then we're talking about illicit trafficking. Can you imagine the charging the woman with illicit trafficking? It means that you take drugs and give it to people, and the people carry out to carry the drug to different countries. Do I want to do anything like that? Then they talk about criminal conspiracy. Well, they also have a chance here because they can say the people you were dealing with, they were a drug dealer and you were a friend of them. So whatever they did, you know about it. Now it become their responsibility to prove whether she actually know about it. She can say, "No, I didn't know them." And the people have to admit to it that, yeah, she knew that we were doing other day. If they can prove that, they can catch. Criminal facilitation. Okay, criminal facilitation means that you know the people are committing crime and you help them to commit a crime. This charge will not fly, but it's a second degree felony. It has a billable character. Yes. So she could have been bailed out. Then they have criminal solicitation. They are telling you that Joel Howard Taylor was going around looking for people who sell drugs for her to join with them to sell drugs. Can you imagine the government of Liberia? They say she solicited. She solicited to commit crime. She was going around looking for people who she would commit crime with. Then she said money laundering. What is money laundering, my people? Money laundering is using dirty money to get clean money. In other words, somebody doing drugs, they come to Gibson business and give it to Gibson, and Gibson put it into a business and deposit it in an account. They began clean money now. Gibson take the clean money and give it to them. That's money laundering. Is that why Joel Howard Taylor is being accused here? Did Joel Howard Taylor take drug money, put it in her business or put it in her account and take money from there to give it clean to them to make it legitimate? Is that what Joel Howard did here? That's no. Aiding the consumption of crime. Aiding the consummation of crime. It means Joel Howard Taylor created a comfort zone. She provided a comfort zone for them to be able to commit crime. She encouraged them. You can. In fact, your hotel, you go sleep in the hotel. In fact, I will make it easy for you. All the security people that will be coming to you, I will tell them to back out. How Joel Howard Taylor did that? You see, Matthew, that's where I got problem. The churches are bookers.
Thank you.
They are bookers. They are not intended for the trial to end. They are intended for the trial to continue. Joel Howard Taylor will be in jail for some time. After some time, they will know what they will do. Humanitarian release. They will come to humanitarian release when they pour outside. They forget that case. It remain there. Liberian people forget about it. It go a death, natural death.
Thank you,
guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. So Matthew, send the message. You You always
Thank you, Mr. Primo. Thank you, CEO. For me, what I just want to say is that, but why you don't want to listen to me, Mr. Jeru?
No, he listening. He man go on mute. The guy is so.
No, he waving to me now. He telling me, Baba, so I want you to stay. let me finish. Yeah, so thank you for the show. For me, my parting comments will be Liberian people, let us be kind. Let us be kind. You know, the former vice president, she's a mother of this country. She's a highly respected woman, you know, that have gone through all the ranks, almost all the rank and file of this country. To reach a VP level is now a small task. So let the Liberian people remain kind. The case is already in court. We cannot prejudge her. You know, the court that label all the charges, you know, the government will be there to provide, you know, the piece of hard evidence against her. But if there's nothing to prove, you know, the judicial system, I think will be in a position to acquit her. But if, you know, they give substantial evidence or pieces of evidence, you know, the law will take a course. You know, so I will not be here now to say, oh, the charges against her were wrong. You know, she never did anything of such. You know, when she served as vice president, or when she served currently as former vice president. You know, when you're in power, there are so many things that can happen. So I will not say, oh, now she guilty or not. So let us wait on the court, you know, to proceed with the case. Secondly, the issue about all the other people that were involved, while the fire suspended, some of them needs, as you know, are still, you know, to come up. Let us wait and see how, you know, the joint security and the government, the government proceed with all of these proceedings. You know, nobody is against the former vice president. For me, I know she has played, you know, some pivotal role in this country. You know, he helping people, especially the young people. You know, some of them today, the madam have become their role model. So let us wait and see. Let us wait and see. Yeah. Let us wait and see to see the end. Thank you very much.
That's the voice of Mr. G. He was here tonight. The man, he is here, and we're going back and forth with Emmanuel. And but look, gentlemen, we had a great show here tonight. Well, let's hear from Mr. Uru, and then email will take us home. Mr. Uru.
Yes, CEO, thank you. I think it is about time for Liberians to put Liberia first. And government in, government out. And yesterday I was discussing with somebody, sorry for my background. And you know, it's only in Liberia where people preach that kind of politics, all in the name of they want to come, you know, to take state power. And then everything is just about politics. It's not really about how the citizens that have to go under the sun, under the rain, to cast, you know, to cast their vote. It has never been about them. It has always been about political manipulation and maneuvering within the country. It has to change. It has to change. If John is not for you, politically, that doesn't mean the person is your enemy, that you must do everything, ain't no humanly possible to bring the person down because you have power. Because the power is in your hand, because tomorrow power can flip. You'll never be in power forever. So we have to go away from that kind of mentality of going after people who feel that these people are polar opponents and put our country first. We see this thing happening in the Western world. Come and ask us, why is Liberia so stagnated that the country is not going forward? The country is not going forward. The country is not going back. It's just there. 6 years. You have elected officials 6 years, and you will not see visible impact infrastructure-wise. You will not see. In the livelihood of the people, you will not see. The only people who are making progress are these politicians, and they will do everything humanly possible, whether it's wrong, whether it's good, they will do everything they can to hold on to power. It's wrong, you know, and to paint that kind of picture of your former vice president of the Republic of Liberia publicly because you want to show to your supporters that you are working on camera, got to put handkerchief out to places and come and give me political speech that now you arrested somebody and the former vice president involved with drugs. And then the proper defenders are there defending the idea. They see nothing wrong with it.
30 seconds, Mr.
It's bad. It's bad. We have to put Liberia first. Liberia is too old to be the way she is right now. Go water side, go and see poo water flashing all over the place. No visible infrastructure, no running water. You go to JFK, they say no bed. People are dying every day. It's not because that's their time to die. It's because of bad infrastructure, lack of facilities. It's about time that state government focus on these things and make the country move forward in the interest of these people.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wudu. That is the voice of the man from Japan, the panelist from Japan, and he is Die Hot Sedition. But this time he's talking on the. You see, the funny thing, a lot of people say the sedition not even like the woman, but they want to use her as a bait, you know, to revamp their or you know, re-strengthen their party. But all those talk, for me, I don't believe. Right now, we should be concentrating on how Liberia should move forward, how every citizen in Liberia should be treated fairly, regardless of what side you are. You understand? When we say the law should be provide or maintain, and everybody should have the fair trial, that I think Mary talking about it, I must say I agree. When you say everybody going to get a fair trial, and we see, we ourselves that support you, we see that there are other people that really need to be in jail, because it's not biddable, right? Drugs case is not biddable. You got to go to prison until you have a verdict on these cases. But we are seeing people just walking around, in fact, and being so sarcastic to people and saying organized things that will make people mad. But yet we only, when it comes to the opposition, then of course we want to enforce that non-biddable or the law is the law. So for me, what I see is that the VP, she should have a fair trial, and we are not backing anybody who will do wrong, but everybody should be treated equally when it comes to, you know, the whole drug saga. So let me give it to Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you're going to take us home. And then
Thank you.
This whole, thank you. Go ahead.
Thank you, CEO. You know, that broad case is hard, especially at the level you have to talk about. Because if you go and want those who call it a sedition, and you say something that not pleasing to their ear, whether you feel well abroad, they call you unity partisan. You can't help who call themselves unity partisan, you say something that is not pleasing to the ear, whether you feel well abroad, they call you sedition. So, no traffic person can talk about abroad right now. But you say, I want to put the community sedition, I want to put the community unity partisan. If you're not talking abroad thing, seriously, you're not talking abroad thing. So, this is it. For me, I look at the barometers, things that people use to tell whether they can come to your country to do business or not. And I always talk about the 16 agencies that are reporting agencies that are visited. And they will tell you Liberia is doing well politically. Democratically, Liberia is doing well. But one thing Liberia, but few things that Liberia hasn't been able to do well on that corruption. 20 years since 2006, we have evolved. We changed. We had election from one election period to another election period without violence. The war, the guns are silent. We are not shooting at each other anymore. We are building our rules. We are building our institutions. But they say our institutions are weak. They said we are not creating jobs. They say our government is not effective. Our judicial system is not independent.
Right.
Our rule of law is weak. These are the things the post say we have issue with. But kind of politics, we are doing well. Mr. Freeman, you can go to Liberia and say anything about yourself, but nobody's going to run you. We crossed that level now. You can't cross somebody because the person says, let me buy against the president. So I think that's that progress.
Right.
But one thing we have not progressed on is the issue of law. Because the men are president, so when you say it must happen. Whether you say against the law, say it must happen. And that judge Joseph Boakai alone. It happened with Ellie, it happened with Weah. It's just our culture. We just used to it. And it became a B-man syndrome. So as a result, even the law, we are bigger than the law. And that's the problem that we got. Nobody say the government don't have the right to go after Joel or anybody. But the point is, if you go after anybody for a crime, it should be everybody.
Yes.
The president can dismiss people, suspend people, and say you're prosecuting people or you investigate people. Then the justice ministry say we don't have probable cause. Oh, wait till the president.
Especially when the president received bribe, 10,000. That person should bail himself out.
Somebody agreed. Somebody agreed and said, yes, I was giving order to escort drugs. You don't ask me to tell you who they took order from. Somebody was dismissed because his boat was used to bring cocaine. But see, you don't have probable cause. All the kind of things are happening. Then all of a sudden you run against somebody because of meeting they held in 2022. They were put talking there. They say they are sedition or they that's not how we're supposed to do about people. Seriously. We're not supposed to do things that they John Weah time, when he went to the party headquarters and said, I'm not president today. I said, I wrote on Facebook and said, the thing the president said doesn't make sense. They put us standing around you that's state security. They're standing there because you are president. The car you drove in, the gas you use, they're not ordinary gas. That because you're president, how they get that gas? So even right now, you can't dispose yourself from the ruling class. President Weah, you're the former president, but he's still not divorced from it because he's still getting security briefing. Everything happening in the country, they still tell him you get state security around you. Some people who saying here, we are not against any government. We are just against the fact that our country now growing. Our brother's not growing. Mr. Fimo, go look at a website they call WJP, is World Justice Project. Liberia had not grown, or rule law system hasn't grown from 117.
But man, you can see it every day.
Yeah, we are not improving when it comes to rule of law.
You don't even need to Google it. You don't even need to do research. We also seeing it every day. We live it.
So, Mr. Fremont, just sit down here and think about yourself. Since early days, Beer Mountain and Asada Mita came, who else have we seen coming? Nobody else coming. Everybody afraid to come to Labrador because the number one, we don't have security, we don't get big army, we don't get big police force, and we don't again our justice system weak again. I think that's something big that we can look at. Okay, you do not get army, you do not get police, but the justice system strong. It will also when do bad thing. So
thank you very much.
Let's pray. Let our people pay attention to justice so our country will move forward. Yeah, there's not about Unity Party and CDC business. It's about Liberia. Because the thing they have you on the world stage, they don't get a CDC, they didn't get a Unity Party, they say Liberia.
That's right. Thank you very much. That is the voice of one of our powerful panelists here. Email is here. Always he can come most of the time late, but he can contribute immensely here. So let's recognize some of our viewers that are training here with us. Beverly Tootie Harris, she's in Minnesota. We say thank you for watching the show. Aloysius Boa, thank you. You have been contributing here. I see you training and writing here. Angel Izingo, that's my cousin, my beautiful cousin. She's all the way in Arizona. Cuz, hi, how are you today? Aloysius Alexander Tendi Jr., my man, Aloysius, you know you must have been agreeing on so many issues, but tonight the VP here differed with the ruling party and differed with the decision of the joint security, the security apparatus. Let's see here. Who else here? We have Moses Dennis. Moses is watching. Moses, thank you for watching. Merit Yubode Freeman, my sweetheart. She's always supporting this show. She's up watching also. We have Alvin Penu. He used to be, I think that Alvin used to be the president for Indiana, right? Liberian Association.
Liberian Association, Indiana, yes.
Brazil, how are you this evening? Thank you for watching. Thank you for following us. You know, my man, and our own man here, Tommy T. Soul. That's a strong supporter of Joseph Newman Boakai. He's on my team, but he must say we have disagreement when it comes to the VP race here. And so many people, my people, and our own Glennie Jane Genius. She's watching, she's been laughing. I know she's been laughing. I know laughing at us or laughing at Gibson. When Gibson were talking about all the charges and trying to defend the VP. For us, we are not defending whether the VP is right or wrong. What we are saying is that the same treatment that was given to the VP should be given to the other people that were involved in the drugs crisis. We get SOJ, the chief himself, our chief here who does most of the work. Anything you see us doing here, the programming, everything, he sets everything up. So we are grateful to him. Aselin Nyenambo. Aselin, this name rings bell. Aselin, thank you. You contribute immensely here on the show. And we see that you really, really write a lot of stuff that makes sense. Dexter Toy, Prezo, from Kentucky. He's all the way there. Matthew S.G., our own man, he was here, our long-time panelist, but he's back. And look, please, if I don't call your name, the time is running out. We are almost out of here. Calvin, you came late, my brother. He said good night. And so that's how we're going to do it on this show here tonight. I want to thank all the panelists here. Email myself still here. I'm going to play the music that say some of the things that the president or the government is doing. They are breaking the law. Tell you what?
Yeah, hold on, yeah, Mr. Primo.
Yeah, go ahead.
I see Alosha writing and say because the VP foundation received 15,000 this year,
Yeah.
so that a part of the crime she committed.
Alosha, my man, when somebody donate to you, you're gonna question them whether they are criminal or they think, my man. They think let us talk so. But however, tonight, look,
thank you, brother.
We are always on here Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. Please be part of this show. Share the show when you come on, and in fact, try to invite people to like our page, follow us, and subscribe. We have our YouTube channel. Subscribe to it so that we can do what we do best, to disseminate information, educate our people, and also entertain. Tell you what, this is a crime song that says the law has been broken in so many ways. Whether that the police, whether that the citizens themselves, they can take law into their hand, they can arrest people. I mean, I watch something that they say somebody stole and then they start suing the person. And come to find out the person did not even take nothing. The person was joking. Can you imagine? I'm telling you. So when we're talking about the government, we should talk about our own side too. Between the laws and
yeah, they came one little brother in our church.
Yeah.
He used to be our organist. The boy keep on playing on something because people used to hire him to go play for their churches. So they were having tarot, they hire him. When he played, and then early in the morning by 5, the tarot ended a ball going home, the person his ball, kill him.
Right.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching here. Gedeh HotSeat. We are always going to be here.
Akwonsedi awi bebe Charuji wa Janja zonzi agwa babui Tere wanwe Yo wa dele Ina yo wa dele Mwambo dele zuwe Mwana wa dele Mwa dele Mwa dele Mwa dele Amogai, singing on what is a wizard. Can you have a quick one? I was in your day, baby. Yep, the room of bloody when you go there when you want. Did I want? Did it one way? Presume what did it? Presume what did it soon? Representative Sonny Bonoma. I never go black you. Money for nothing go far. Representative, speaker of the house, like your carbon polio. Il a yo magia. I na go. Ina tele wawe. Tele wao. I na go no. You are not your boy. You're not your boy no. Your babu now. Tele wao blonyo. Brazona tele wao blonyo.
Kainaga. Kaina Juanaga, our Juanaga, no one way Juanaga, like Juanaga. Go that one, Juanaga. Bloyana Tereserane, Presola Tereserane, or what Terewe. Kena Bobo, you want some. Say, what I say, always a pepe. Money will blow man decide you. Wow. In a speaker, I'll say a very small. More you say, Abojay. Mona Terewa. I'm up on your by the way. Presola Terewa. In a guy, I had no one and no Gazebody. Mosia one way. Mosia minister. Then you know, not Terewa. Money no one inside you. I walk your baby soon. No more Gedeh. You're not telling wow. And they say, yeah, inside you. Man say, you got you. You well. In a that one, yes, man. In a Juanaga. In a Juanaga. How are Juanaga? In a Terewa, Presola Terewa, Pagala Terewa, Ola Terewa, Konaga. Nani Amoga. In a Beuni Amoga, that you get over your way. That you be as well. Pop on your way. No way, Monogio. In a Monogio. Money for nothing go far. Representative, speaker of the house, like the Capon Polio. You like your budget? And I go, and I tell you one way. Tell you one, and I go, you are not your boy. You're not your boy, no, but not you. Glad you're back now. Tell you one, Brazola, tell you one, tell you one, tell you like Ajuna Gao. Go that one, ya. Ajuna Gao. Bloyona Tereserane. Resola Tereserane. Or what Terewe. In a book on your book, you want some. Say, you know what I say, always have a money will blow man decide you. Wow. Wow. In a speaker. How's your baby smooth? More you say, Jabojai. Abojai. Mona Terewa. Mona Terewa. I'm up on your by everywhere. Presola Terewa. In a guy,